This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn, where good food meets great company.
For the healthcare services you need, an expertise you can trust. It's right here at home with Tioga Medical Center. You're important to us, and so is your well-being. From primary and specialty care to surgical services, we're committed to caring for you at every stage of life. There's no place like home with trusted, familiar faces.
You can trust me.
You can trust us.
You can trust Tioga Medical Center.
Trusted healthcare here at home.
Hey, welcome back into Game Day Media. We got head coach Seth Wistoff as part of our Lindsay Grocery Coach's Comments. Take it away, Noah.
Back down here with our Lindsay Grocery Coach's Comments. Now here with Outlaws head coach Seth Wistoff. Coach, last week was kind of tough on the offensive side of the ball. Half your points came from Cade Nordloff on the defense. How do you kind of right the ship here in week 2?
Well, we got a lot of things that we need to get better at, and the first game, there's always going to be things that you need to improve on. The big thing tonight is we want to complete some passes. We were close on things. We just had a couple drops, couple missed throws, penalty on a long completion, and so we got to just clean that up. And I think if we can do that, we can keep the chains moving, and then hopefully get a little bit of rhythm.
Talking about that rhythm, going to your run game, Oakley Grubb, 12 carries, but only 22 yards. Couldn't really find the gaps. We heard you talked about the gaps were there. We just got to hit the holes. How do you find that tonight?
We worked on that in practice about, running through some arm tackles and different things like that. And run game's got to be physical. And so, Oakley's really figuring out what that feels like and what that looks like. And hopefully we can give them some space tonight. And
then talking about Turtle Mountain Braves, kind of a new opponent here. They got a lot of athletes, a lot of speed. How do you limit that on the defense side of the ball?
Yeah, we don't know these guys real well because they play basketball, level up, and we just don't see them a ton. But out on the field, those guys run around. And so in order to compete with that, you got to stay disciplined, And then they got some size up front that you got to make sure that you stay in your gaps. And if you get moved too much, they're going to make you pay on stuff. And that's what they did to DLB at times last week. And so we got to take care of that.
Sounds good, Coach. Thanks for the time. Good luck tonight. Back to you, David.
Thank you, Noah. As always, thanks to our coaches taking part in our Lindsay Grocery Coaches Comments here this year. We really appreciate it. The fans appreciate it. Your players appreciate it, talking about the kids. When we come back, we're going to try find our Red Rock Player Spotlight. Don't go anywhere. Exciting times here at Game Day Media.
Welcome to Stanley. Our local businesses have the home field advantage, a community where tradition meets progress. Discover the charm of our past and the promise of our future, a winning combination. Support local, shop local, and be a part of something special. Take the home field advantage at visitstanley.org and follow us on Facebook. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brian and Eric Johnson with Investors Advisor Group at LPL Financial are here to ensure the success of our clients. We can help you meet your financial goals. Give us a call at 572-3246 to arrange an appointment today.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small,
with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our trauma center is ready to handle all your emergency needs. With our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology department, our physical occupational speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunization. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. Schedule an appointment by calling us at 701-628-2505 and find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
Pre-owned inventory, visit redrockchevygmc.com today. And first on our Red Rock Auto Player Spotlight is Cruz LaFountain, the quarterback for the Turtle Mountain Braves. We've already talked about him here in the Border Plains Equipment pregame show. A lot of weight on his shoulders in this game. He is the head of the Braves, the guy whose job is to get the playmakers the ball, get them in space, hit them on target. And David and I were talking about it. We're both ready to watch this guy play.
Yeah, he's got all the tangibles. You know, he looks like, you called it
Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels for the Redskins. He's got a nice look to him, nice size kid for head coach. Give me the name. Head
Jeff
coach.
Desjarlais.
Desjarlais, got it.
I'm still working on it myself.
Yes, but yeah, he's going to Cruz. I love the name. Keeps everything in motion. Coach talked about how calm he was in the pocket. Throws a really nice spiral. You can see it right there. So that's our Red Rock Player Spotlight.
Looking forward to watch him tonight. We're about 10:50 away from this opening kickoff. It's about time where you're just ready to go. All these extracurriculars, and we just want to get ready. And we're going to look at the polls here. Week 2 polls coming up. First, the 9B state rankings. At number 1, it's New Rockford Cheyenne. 2 is Lemoore. 3 is North Border, Linton HMB at 4, and then tied at 5 is Mohall, Lansford, Sherwood up in this area, and Grant County Flasher, and then the one team receiving votes here in week 2 is Hankinson.
Yeah, there was a little bit of motion. Larimore, Lemoore, and Litchfield Marion flip-flop. New Rockford Cheyenne was 2 last week, and they just flip-flopped, and then getting in for the first time this season is Grant County Flasher. So a lot of good talent. I'm really curious to see what Mohall, Lansford, Sherwood does. We got another game on our other channel up in Alexander between Alexander and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. And I think they might be getting some votes towards the end of the season. Both of those teams are very well teams, but MLS, you can't keep a sleeper on them. They're here to play. They got really 2 good quarterbacks in Drayson Johnson and in Reed Morlock, their wide receiver. But they're going to have a good season. We take a look at the 11A football playoff or polls.
At number 1, of course, it's the Velva Aggies, Drake Animus, and then Langdon Area Munich at 2, Ellendale Edgeley Colm at 3, Dickinson Trinity at 4, and then Bishop Ryan, our Redeemers at 5. And then a plethora of teams receiving votes again here in week 2 is Shiloh Christian, Thompson, Harvey Wells County, Park River area, and Valley City.
Yeah, a lot of teams. Last week you talked about, I think everybody in the state almost got a vote, but now it kind of thins out the pretenders and the contenders. One team that I think has, if you looked at the strength of schedule, Harvey Wells County, check it out on ND Score Feed, an awesome app that is put out there. Look at their top 5 games that they play. Ranked, receiving votes, ranked in that order. So Harvey Wells County may not have the wins, but piled up in the season, but their level of competition that they have to play at is extremely difficult.
And that's really going to help them when they get to October and playoff football early November. That's the kind of games that get you ready for those atmospheres and those environments.
Yes, it's for sure. I mean, you've been in those positions where you have up in Kenmare tonight between Alexander and Kenmare Bowbells. that's a playoff game. Last year was a playoff game where Alexander was able to knock them out. They missed a huge running back play and was able to, Cohen Syme was not able to go the third and fourth quarter for them. But you have playoff potential in week 2, and how important is winning and preparation even at the very beginning of your season.
And you're even seeing that in the college football ranks as week 1 officially started here yesterday. But those teams are also playing the top of the competition. So I think you're starting to see that a little bit, is get these games early so you're not playing this cupcake schedule out of region right away. You're getting teams like Turtle Mountain versus RPL here tonight, and it's creating some good matchups and good football.
Oh, for sure. Seth said it. We've never seen these guys. They play in Division AA or in Division A basketball. Ray and Powers Lake, the co-op between the two, they're in Class B still. So it's really, it's exciting to see. It's exciting for GameDay Media to get their coverage out in other communities and other towns. We are streaming. We are live. Huge thank you to Ryan Olson and
Logan Oswald busting it from Ray, North Dakota, all the way up to Powers Lake. We're trying to get a pardon for them if they got a speeding ticket on their way up here. But Ryan Olson and Logan Oswald from NCC, Jeremy Becker up here diagnosing. Very, very, very thankful for you guys in NCC and the sponsorship that they provide us. Without that, you see it. Anything without that internet, we're not able to do it. But we're going. We're ready to go. When we come back, we are going to be ready for our Country Store starting lineups, followed by Northwest Therapy Services Kickoff action next. Don't go anywhere.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by, located in Tioga, North Dakota, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Tioga Pirates, supporting the Bakken with hot oil and water hauling services. For your service needs, call our dispatch office at 701-664-2016 today.
Modern Dental, with offices in Tioga, is here for all your dental care needs. Doctors Amber Wentz, Eric Melland, and Christian Melland provide trusted care for the whole family. We're open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 4, and accepting new patients now. Modern Dental, your smile, our priority.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin. This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake serves Burt County and the surrounding areas with a full suite of financial services. We are committed to being your bank of friendly service. Liberty State Bank, FDIC insured. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
Nesset is here to provide services to the oil and gas industry. We have a fabulous, fabulous geologic jackpot right here in North Dakota. And what we are doing is providing and developing this resource to be used for years, decades, and generations to come. I look forward to a great future right here in Tioga, North Dakota.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com. At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit surusvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come. Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch-sourced beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
Bringing it back to the Border Plains Equipment pregame show. We got one more on a Red Rock Auto Player Spotlight for the Outlaws. It's starting quarterback Jace Becker, the sophomore, making his second season as the starter. And we're excited to watch him. Last week he struggled through the air, 10 of 20, 98 yards and a touchdown. Like we said, there was a 59-yard touchdown, so that made up for most of his statistics. He looks to be better this week, and I expect it out of him. He's a great kid. He just wants to get better.
Yeah, for sure. He's one of the most up-and-coming quarterbacks in this area. I would say probably one of the better quarterbacks in recent years that have played quarterback for the Outlaws, if you get my drift.
Oh, okay. We're going there.
No, but yeah, he's invited to the Easton Stick quarterback camp in Fargo, brought his receiver Ty Barman with him. So a lot of looks for Jace Becker. Wears the parts, got the leadership on him. He does a lot of things just like quarterback for Turtle Mountain Braves. So as it looks like we're getting started for the national anthem and lineups, we are going to turn it over to public address announcer Jarrett Van Berkom.
Welcome to Powers Lake on a beautiful Friday night for tonight's matchup between the Turtle Mountain Community High School Belcourt Braves and our Ray Powers Lake Outlaws. First for the Braves, we have the starting lineups. Starting at right tackle is Jackson Ellery. Right guard is Rosin Keplin. Starting at center will be Royce Wilkie. Left guard is Kaysen Morin. Left tackle, Liam Du Bois. Tight end will be Wesley Davis. At a wide receiver, Benjamin Du Bois. At a wide receiver, Shayer Dakota. At running back, Brody DeJarlis. At running back, David Wilkie. And your quarterback for the Braves, Cruz LaFountain. The Braves are coached by Jeff DeJarlis Jr. and assisted by John Nato, Jason Gorno, Weston Slater, Diego Chavez, and Stacy Davis Jr. And now for the starting lineups for the Outlaws. The Outlaws wish to be introduced as a team. Here are your 2025 Outlaws. The Outlaws are coached by Seth Wistoff and assisted by Tate Engett, Jonah Rosen, Eric Barman, and Isaac Nordloff. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start tonight's game, we ask that you please rise, remove your caps, place your right hand over your heart, and face the flag. The national anthem is a symbol of our pride, our traditions, and the values that bring us together as a community and as a nation. Please join us in showing respect as we honor America with the singing of the national anthem.
Thank you to Jarrett Van Berkom, our PA announcer here in Powers Lake, North Dakota. Oddly enough, the owner of the Country Store, as we go to our Country Store starting lineups for the Turtle Mountain Braves. It's Carter Davis, Noah Grant, Tyan Davis, Daryl Bercier, Carter Trottier, Robbie Parisian Jr., Wesley Davis, Brody DeJarle, David Wilkie, Shire Dakota, and Benjamin Dubois. And then for the Outlaws, we have Grady Parise, Colton Grove, Kean Morris, Cade Nordloff, Case Nygaard, Kelby Cooper, Walker Sheldon, Brody Siner, Jace Becker at quarterback, and then Ty Barman and Oakley Grubb. And finally, David, we are ready to go.
After a couple little hiccups,
just a little,
we
little
are ready to go. Everything you get early, you plan, you prepare. Just some hiccups, but let's move on.
Yep.
It's nothing's perfect, but yeah, this is going to be a good game. I love what both teams can bring to the table. I think it's going to be a good, fast-paced game for both sides of the field. I'm really curious to see what Turtle Mountain is made of. We haven't seen them before, and they got rolled up last week. See what they can come back in this week.
And I love the uniform matchup here. We got the Outlaws in their black and gold, and then Turtle Mountain in their yellow and maroon. And Cade Nordloff kicks us off for the Northwest Therapy Services kickoff. Turtle Mountain returns and gets to about their own 25. And here comes our starting quarterback, Cruz LaFontaine, looking to lead his team to victory here in Powers Lake, North Dakota tonight.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Braves.
The Braves come to the line. LaFontaine going to start under center with David Wilkie behind and two receivers out to the left. Gets the snap. It's going to be inside zone to Wilkie. Bottled up by the Outlaws. Going to be a gain of about 4 for the Braves.
For the Braves, gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and around 6 for the Braves, now in the I formation. Two receivers out to the left. Takes a snap, going to be a toss, terrible toss, and he's got to get on it himself. And that's going to be a loss of around 15 for the Braves. There's a crack toss left, and LaFontaine threw it right behind him. And that's just something you can't have for the Braves here on your opening possession. Third and very long for the Braves, and they're going to stay in their I formation with Dakota and Du Bois to the left. Going to pass it here. Skies it way over Davis's head, and that's going to bring up 4th and long for the Braves. They went for the play action, and LaFontaine skied it over Davis's head, and that brings up 4th and around 20. Terrible position to be in for the Braves here. See how far they can punt this ball. Ty Barman back to receive the punt for the Outlaws. Noah Grant to kick it. Gets it off. Skies it. Nice punt from the Braves. Barman muffs it. Gets it on the second. Finds the hole, and here goes Ty Barman up the sideline. Nice block from Oakley Grubb, and the Outlaws strike first on the punt return. Ty Barman showcasing that patience, hits the hole just like Coach Wistoff was talking in the pregame, and we see it showcased here. But what a block from Oakley Grubb to really clear the way, and then points towards the end zone for his teammate. Touchdown Outlaws.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
pretty good start. I'd say for the Outlaws, yeah, I think there's a lot of eyes on number 0, Ty Barman. He can do a lot on the football field. Everybody knows him for basketball, but I think he's going to have a phenomenal football season for Ty Barman. Just a freshman, folks, a fantastic-looking football player. As we're going to take a quick break as both teams head to the sidelines. Don't go anywhere. 6-0 Outlaws.
Farmers Union Oil of Kenmare has it all. The Cenex C-Store Plus Automotive Service and quality Napa parts. They deliver bulk fuel and propane. Now is the time to contract your rate and save on fall and winter propane. Find complete agronomy services with chemical, seed, and dry fertilizer, along with custom application services available from their fleet. And our Green Ag location in Mohall handles Forgo implements. That's Farmers Union Oil of Kenmare.
As we bring it back, sorry to the Outlaw fans watching here. Yeah, went into the break with 6 points. He came back with 0. As they say, Ty Barman went for the fair catch. So they're going to have it at the Braves 45. Outside zone to Oakley Grubb on the first play. Tackled there by David Wilkie. Gain of around 5 for the Outlaws.
Yeah, good run from Oakley Grubb. I'm excited to see him. He played a backup role last year to Cody Rice, the second-team All-State running back. This year, he is the running back. He's a focal point. He's a well-put-together young man, just a sophomore. And then he got a lot of action in that playoff game down in Shiloh Christian, so he's really chomping at the bit. He is put together. He's ready to put the shoulder pads to work tonight.
Barman comes in motion and draws the Braves offside, it looks like. Offside on Tyan Davis of the Braves. Going to give the Outlaws a first down.
That's going to give the Outlaws a first down. Ball spotted at the 35, 1st and 10 for the Outlaws.
First down for the Outlaws. At the 35-yard line, Becker bringing Barman in motion again. Takes a snap, drops back. Flag on the ground. Finds Barman on the crosser, showcasing his speed. Gets by 1, gets by 2. And they're going to call him out, so he did not get by that second guy.
We take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Ty Barman coming out of his fullback position, getting a little flat, and Becker puts it right on the 0 and into the end zone, almost touchdown. Just outside, illegal shift, another penalty, another mistake.
Barman is just having a rough go here, almost 2 touchdowns, but both of them coming back.
Well, if I'm defensive coordinator for Turtle Mountain, I'm going to find number 0. He's been involved in the play twice, gone at least down to the 1 yard twice. We got to get Ty Barman some coverage here.
Yep, got to get the eyes on Ty Barman. Going to be 1st and 15 for the Outlaws, a 5-yard penalty. Now Becker's going to go under center. Barman at fullback, Oakley Grubb the running back. Inside zone to Grubb, finds the gap, hits it. Going to be about a 10-yard, 12-yard gain for the Outlaws.
Brought down by David Wilkie.
We stressed about it in the pregame, finding the holes, but then hitting the holes. Grubb's done it on 2 runs now.
12-yard gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 3.
As Ty Barman heads off, tries to get a quick little blow here, trying to get, hey guys, I got to get the ball back in my hands. I got to get in the end zone. I've been there almost twice.
He's done a lot of running so far, but nothing to show for it. Becker in shotgun. Outside zone to Grubb, finding his gap, gets to the sideline and picks up the first down for the Outlaws. Gain of 5 yards.
Looks like that's going to be a first down.
Another first down for the Outlaws. You know, these guys were kind of slowed down a little bit last year. They played over in Hunter, North Dakota, just on the northwest portion of Fargo. Drove all the way over there. Kind of fun experience for them. They were able to practice at the UND practice facility, able to kind of open their eyes to some next-level football facilities, able to get a good walkthrough in there, and then went over and in Coach's words, kind of laid an egg.
And they put it on the ground again. Grubb for a gain of around 6 now, and I think Coach Wistoff is fine with just run it until the Braves can stop it.
I would be too if I got a running back like Oakley Grubb put together like he is. I would run it until they can stop you. And then what that happens, you know as well as anybody around your partner, it opens up the play action, able to drop it over the top. And you got 2 really good receivers in Brody Siner, Grady Parizek running downfield for him. So look for some big offensive plays here from the Outlaws.
2nd and 5 here in Powers Lake. Outlaws will be in shotgun. Oakley Grubb to the right. 4 receivers, trio on the left. And they draw the Braves offside again.
Offside.
It's going to go on Ty and Davis.
It's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and that's going to result in a first down for the Outlaws.
Running it up the gut and drawing the Braves offside, and that's how the Outlaws are moving the ball on their opening possession. 7:49 here to go in the first quarter.
1st and 10, ball spotted at the 11-yard line for the Outlaws.
See if the Outlaws go back to that trips to the left. And they will on the left. It's Ty Barman, Blake Bergstrom in the middle, and then Grady Parizek. Siner alone on the right. Grubb to the left. Barman in motion. Read option. Becker's got a hole. Gets up, and he's going to be down around the 5-yard line. Got a gain of 6 for Jace Becker on the read option.
5-yard gain for Jace Becker.
So we take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay. They send Barman in motion just to kind of get the eyes drawn the opposite direction. And nice up front blocking from number 70, Walker Sheldon, opening everything up for him, getting half the yards to gain. That's easy to work with when you got 5 yards to gain from your first down, first play.
Averaging 7 yards per carry are the Outlaws right now. That's a recipe for success. They go back to the inside zone. Now Oakley Grubb hits it up inside, and the Braves are ready. 3 Braves collide for the tackle on Grubb. Gain of nothing.
Tackle made by number 3, David Wilkie, the 5'10", 170-pound junior for head coach Desjarlais. And that's one of the highlight players that he talked about was watch this kid. He can do a lot of stuff offensively and defensively. Right now he's showcasing his defensive position from his linebacker position. A lot of seniors on this roster for Coach Desjarlais.
Brings up a 3rd and 5 for the Outlaws. Becker under center. Grubb behind. Bergstrom's going to go in motion. Lets him get to the other side. Now play action. He's got 2 options. Finds Cody Reested for the Outlaw touchdown.
So we take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Beautiful play action. I feel like I should be an offensive coordinator with what I just called here, but Cody Reested, a nice-looking target, the 195-pound, 6-footer sophomore. I like what Coach Wistoff has in his book for his notes. Stud right next to his name. That's got to be a play caller, a linebacker position, but stud, in fact, he is number 40, Cody Riestead.
Now Cade Nordloff on for the extra point, right between the pipes, and that's good. 7-0 lead for the Outlaws. As we look at this play action fake one more time, Becker lets the motion come across, fakes it to Grubb, rolls out right. He's got two option, and he picks Cody Riestead for the touchdown.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
Bringing it back to Powers Lake, North Dakota, the home of the Outlaws, as we get ready for another Northwest Therapy Services kickoff. Cade Nordloff puts it on the boot. Du Bois to return. He's a speedster, finding his gap. Nice gain from Du Bois, brought down by Cody Riestead of the Outlaws. Gets to their own 45. Good starting position for the Braves as they look to have a better second possession here as they went backwards on the previous.
Our NCC scoreboard looks this way. The Outlaws 7, the Braves 0. 6 minutes, 17 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. Noah, I think we can take a deep breath now. I think everything is back on.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Everything is good. If a lot of stuff goes on behind the scenes that doesn't get seen, but we are very thankful for NCC getting here and getting internet back up and ready for us. No doubt about that.
Now the Braves go inside zone to their own number 3, David Wilkie. And that's a gain of about 8 for the Braves. That's what you like to see from the Braves, going forward this time, not backwards.
Yeah, you want to go forward. I think that's kind of a one-off play, that big snap over the quarterback's head, but definitely positive momentum. Now you're working with 2nd and 2, 2nd and 3 versus 2nd and 15.
Under center again. LaFontaine takes it, now fullback dive, and the Outlaws are ready for it, as that's no gain on the play. Cade Nordloff, Oakley Grubb in on the stop.
Brody Desjarlais with about a no gain on the play. Big number 70.
Small loss on the play brings up
Walker Sheldon sitting down there. Number 60, Cade Nordloff. A lot of football bloodline in that family.
Oh,
I'm excited to see what he can blossom into now that he's on his own, doing his own thing.
Yeah, we talked about it. He's already got a touchdown.
He's tied for top of the list with 1 touchdown on the season. Fumble on the play, it looked like.
LaFontaine dropped the snap, recovered it.
So we take
and we'll see if that's a first down for the Braves.
Take a quick look at the RTC Network's instant replay. There's a quick snap from LaFontaine, able to get up. I don't know if the ball gets, yeah, it definitely gets on the ground, but good heads-up play going forward. Should be a first down for the Braves.
Refs rule it a first down. As the Braves continue to go under center here with the fullback Desjarlais and Wilkie in as the running back. Toss to the right. Wilkie, spin move, but he's brought down. Nice stop there from the Outlaws.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
That was Walker Sheldon with the nice tackle.
Half yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Loss of 1 for Wilkie. Second and 11. LaFontaine fixing his offense. Wants duos on the right and tight end Wesley Davis on the left. Now Du Bois comes in motion, the speedster. Play action, it looks like he got moving forward too soon, as that's an incomplete pass anyway, but this should be back in the Braves up.
Davis Jr. Flag on the play is going to be illegal motion.
Outlaws will decline that penalty. Incompletion stands. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Penalty declined on that one.
It's one of those plays where you got to be careful if you're the boys. He got caught that time, but he's just ready to showcase his speed. Getting a little head start. Braves huddle up. Calling in their 3rd and 11 play. Looking for LaFontaine to make a play for this Braves team and continue this drive.
Good 15, 17 yards off the line of scrimmage for their huddle.
I think they thought the flag would be accepted. They go back to the motion with the boys. This time he does it correctly. Drops back, throws the out route to Du Bois. He is wide open. Signer slipped. And now here comes Du Bois. Colston DeBach with the ankle tackle. But they showed what they wanted to do. They got the flag, but they said, no, we're going right back to it, and it worked perfectly.
Yeah, good help defense from number 15, Colston DeBach. As Brody Signer, you called it, partner, he just lost his footing, was able, and it was a good look from LaFontaine, able to get the ball to the open receiver.
As there's an explosive play for the Braves, moving this drive to the Outlaws' 20-yard line. LaFontaine inside zone to Wilkie, tripped up by Walker Sheldon. Walker Sheldon making a name for himself early here on defense.
Yeah, I like the way he plays. He looks like a football player. Jersey's tucked up underneath his number 70. Got the old cowboy collar on. He's a good wrestler. He was a good wrestler for the Williams County Firestorm, I believe, or else it was maybe an older brother. But he is a fantastic hard-nosed player for head coach from Ray, from the Outlaws side, for head coach Seth Wistoff.
Braves continue to work under center. LaFontaine grabs a snap, toss right to a new ball carrier, slipping 3 tackles, and then gets punched out of bounds by Oakley Grubb, but a nice gain for Robbie Parisian Jr.
Robbie Parisian, another one of those kids that's been highlighted by head coach DeJarle. Robbie Parisian, the 190-pound junior wide receiver, showing off his speed, able to get there. Oakley Grubb also showing off some closing speed, able to get him out of bounds and get a crucial 3rd down here.
3rd and 1 for the Braves. DeJarle in at fullback with Wilkie behind. LaFontaine takes a snap inside zone to the left. Wilkie just enough for the 1st down. Gain of 3 or 4 to move the chains.
Tackle made by number 24, Jaron Heldy, new name that we haven't called this year. 6 foot, 185-pound senior coming out of a linebacker position was Jaron. Nice play, way to be able to read the play.
Head coach Jeff DeJarle talked about when in the trenches, and right now they're showcasing that I formation, continuing to go inside the gaps. And this drive's going along. Another flag here.
Flag on the play is going to be a
false start on the Braves. Some little penalties going on here, just killing their drives. Need to be more disciplined if you're a Brave.
Again, probably some echoes of what happened last week. They were able to strike first off their first offensive possession and then just downhill for them. But again, you see little glimpses, and Coach DeJarle talked about that. We need to play 4 full quarters of football. We can't play a good 2 or 3 first minutes. We got to be able to play right off the kickoff.
1:17 here to go on our NCC scoreboard in the 1st quarter. Drop back pass for LaFontaine, goes to the out route, skies that one out of bounds. Didn't give his receiver a chance.
Falls incomplete for the Braves.
Bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Good crowd here from Turtle Mountain, making the probably 3-4-hour drive, 3-hour drive from all the way up by Belcourt, making their way down here for Turtle Mountain High School Athletics. If you follow them on Facebook, they have a beautiful football facility. They just redid it. Another congratulations to the superintendent up in Belcourt, now on the board of directors for the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
As they went back to the play action, DeJarle was able to get away from Signer, but then the other Outlaws ganged up and gain of about nothing.
Party at the ball. It just came to me. That's what you said last year. That's what you were coached. I want to party at the ball. And that's, Divide County, we covered them last year. They got a big, tough game. They're going to be going up to West Hope, probably under action right now. If you take a peek at our ND score feed ticker at the bottom, you can catch scores throughout the game. If you have the app, score the game as you see it. If you're here in Powers Lake, score it. It's a very vital tool for a lot of us play-by-play, a lot of broadcasters, media that are able to see scores, and it's fun to check up on everything as it's scrolling by.
3rd and goal.
Going to be a
Timeout on the field called by the Braves. As we look at the NCC scoreboard, it's the Outlaws 7, the Braves nothing here with 23 seconds to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
Bringing it back here to Game Day Media as the Outlaws are taking on the Turtle Mountain Braves. We want to give a shout out to the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club. They've come on to be a sponsor with us the last couple of years. We appreciate their help in making Game Day Media work. They do a great job raising money for these athletic teams, and we'll continue to do so. Thank you, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club.
We're in their money right now.
Yeah,
we're sitting in this beautiful new press box here at Outlaw Field. Nice grandstand filled up, still people on the sidelines. Sun's going down, the cops are here. Now's your chance to raise ruckus in Powers Lake.
LaFontaine lobs it up.
What a
touchdown
pass.
Braves to Wesley Davis.
You take a look at this RTC Network's instant replay partner. Looks like shades of Noah Fredrickson from back in 2021. My goodness, drops back in the pocket and finds number, was it 11?
13, Wesley Davis, the tight end.
Just absolutely dropped in a bucket for him. Beautiful pass from Cruz LaFontaine.
And that's when you know your quarterback has confidence, when he can get to his back step and just trust his guy to go out and make a play. He wasn't completely open. There was a few Outlaws around him, but he places it perfectly for the Braves touchdown as they're going to go for 2 here to try to take the lead in the first quarter. LaFontaine inside zone to Wilkie, and the Outlaws are ready, and that's Cody Reested helping bottle it up. As we look at that NCC scoreboard, Outlaws up 7-6 over the Braves as we look at this beautiful pass from LaFontaine. One more time, floats it up for Davis to go make a play, and that he does.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch-sourced beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
Back here on Game Day Media, we want to give a shout out to Owen Miller and Aaron Griffin, our camera crew here tonight, doing a great job for Game Day Media. Couldn't do it without them, so we thank those two youngsters for helping us out here tonight as we get ready for another Northwest Therapy Services kickoff. Locations in Williston and Ray, North Dakota, providing speech and language therapy and much more. Check nwtherapyservices.com. As that kick is picked up by the Outlaws around their own 43-yard line.
It's fielded by number 19, Archer Foss.
And that'll bring Jace Becker, the Outlaws quarterback, back out onto the field. Looking to put another drive together on the ground. You know what they say, David, if it's broke, don't fix it, in regards to the Outlaws running game.
That's right. I'm going back to the ground. I'm getting the clock running, getting out of this first quarter with a 1-point lead. Not unless they can get Ty Barman the ball and see what he can do in 8 seconds. Hard to do that when he's on the sideline, I believe.
Signer in motion. Becker gets the snap, rolls out left, stops, hits Signer on the crosser. Signer makes a move and gets the first down, blown up out of bounds, but not till after he picks up the first. As that's going to do it for our Northwest Therapy Services first quarter. As we look at the NCC scoreboard, it's the Outlaws up 7-6 after one.
Ball spotted on the 47-yard line for the...
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
Well, we come back here. There was 0.1 seconds left, and the Outlaws had one more play, and it was an Oakley grub inside zone, and he took it 32 yards to the Braves 15, and now that'll end the first quarter. Looking at the NCC scoreboard one more time, it's the Outlaws up 7-6. We'll be right back and try not to miss any more action.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Hey, welcome back into Game Day Media. My name is David Peterson alongside my partner for the year, Mr. Noah Fredrickson. We would like to thank some of our sponsors here on Game Day Media. A new one, the North Shore Plaza PTO just came on board with us on Wednesday afternoon. Big thanks to Steph Johnson and the crew down in North Shore. Looking to see a lot of North Shore Plaza athletics, big supporters of North Shore Plaza athletics. And the Longhorns. You can't forget about the Longhorns. A new look for the boys basketball team head coach. He's a good one. Josh Johnson is the head coach for the boys basketball team. They've got the girls are staying the Bombers, and the boys' most respective sports are going to be the Lewis and Clark Berthold Longhorns.
Kind of like the Texas Longhorns.
Gotta love it, yeah.
The Texas Longhorns of North Dakota.
To me and everybody down in North Shore Plaza, they'll forever be the Wildcats.
Becker drops back from under center, escapes the pressure. Whoa. Nice juke up the sideline, comes back in.
Lowers
his shoulder. They're going to call that a touchdown. Jace Becker making plays on the ground.
Let's take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Not one juke. Whop! There it is. One more of the flyby. As he goes, he powers in his shoulder and gets into that end zone for 6 from Jace Becker.
That just kept escalating. He'd made one move, then he made another, and then next thing you know, he's powering his shoulder for a touchdown.
That's a new look for the Outlaws. You don't typically see the quarterback scramble like that.
Oh, okay. As Nordloff misses the extra point. It's always hard to tell that angle. It looked good to me, but the refs say no good. As we look at that play one more time, Becker finding the sideline, tiptoeing around it, makes one last move, puts the shoulder down, touchdown Outlaws. As we look at that NCC scoreboard, it is now Outlaws 13 and the Turtle Mountain Braves 6. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
Bringing it back just in time for our Northwest Therapy Services kickoff. Cade Nordloff looking to boot this one with some anger after missing that extra point.
I bet if he can get his right foot behind it, he could probably hit it back to Chuck Huber, the white hat, tonight on the game.
Gets that one to about the 25, picked up by Du Bois. Tried to get outside, and that is Gabe Peterson, the freshman, coming around to catch the senior on the kick return. Nice play from Gabe Peterson. So the Braves will have it at their own 30, looking to answer the Outlaws touchdown.
Take a look at our YouTube lineup. We got another barn burner game just up the road, up in Kenmare, between the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers and the Alexander Comets. A rematch of playoff first round last season, 2024, where the Alexander Comets were able to walk away with the victory. Now the game's in Kenmare, and there's a lot on the line. Early playoff implication games, in my opinion.
As the Braves go back to the running game, carried by Daryl Dakota. His first carry goes for about 3 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 7 for the Braves.
Dakota, I mean, when we were talking to Coach Desjardins, I asked, I said in our meetings with him, I said, hey, can you send me stuff about your kids? And he did such a good job. He sent 5-6 words of positive stuff with his kids and team, and that's what you want as a coach. His helmet comes flying off for number 67.
Case Nygaard coming around off from the nose tackle position to make that tackle. I think he did that on purpose. You know what the kids say now is aura.
Aura.
He did that for his aura.
Hunter Tigey, number 72, 6'3", 270-pound senior. No loss of muscle or stamina for the RPL Outlaws, but able to really dial it in. Kids are always ready on the sidelines. I love what they got here in Powers Lake. Everybody's ready to go. When your number's called, it may be few and far between, but when it's time to go, you go.
Yep, just like we saw with Gabe Peterson, the freshman. LaFontaine drops back, floats another one. Caught by the Braves, and out of bounds goes Shire Dakota.
So we take a look at the RTC Network's instant replays, putting it on a dime as he got an injured player here down on the sidelines right in front of us, but another just beautiful throw from LaFontaine as our cameraman's doing the best they can right on a dime for Shire Dakota, the 5'10" senior, another senior for the RPL Outlaws. The injured player for the Outlaws is number 1, Grady Parizek, no doubt one of the toughest kids on this roster for the Outlaws, but he is off the field right now. If our camera guys maybe looking through that chain link fence, there he is, maybe twisted an ankle, busted a knee or something like that, but no doubt he'll be back in there ready to go.
And that was just another throw from LaFontaine where he gets it and he just floats it, and you look and you're like, oh, that's in the air for a while. Lands perfectly in Shire's hands for the first down, about a 16-yard gain for this Braves offense.
Yeah, for sure. One of we talked about it a lot, but some of the words that his coach talked about, big black bold letters in that message he sent me, trust. He trusts his guys. He throws the ball up to his playmakers. Playmakers get the ball, do what they're supposed to be doing. I like the offensive flow from the Braves right now. They really got a lot of momentum.
And they've been getting to these 3rd and long situations, but last couple of drives they've been able to convert those, as we saw on that touchdown drive before, and now here, 1st and 10 at their own 49, keeping the chains moving. Back under center is LaFontaine. Takes it, fakes to the fullback, gives it to Wilkie, and Colton Grove brings him down right away. Gain of 2 for Wilkie.
Colton Grove coming out of his will linebacker position. Looks like he's a little hobbled as well, no doubt. Another tough player from the Ray side of this co-op between Ray and Powers Lake. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Keep us in the algorithm, spread the word, share the feed, like the feed. Do the best you can to get Game Day Media out there to get these kids the recognition they deserve.
Braves go back to the fullback dive. Desjardins wasn't able to get anything on that one, bringing up what we said, another long 3rd down.
Another long 3rd down, but 3rd and 7, maybe 3rd and short 6, call it. But yeah, it's plays. You can hear it on the sidelines with our shotgun microphone here. Like, you got to hustle in. The play clock's running. You're going down.
See if they put the ball in the air again. Fontaine's got a beautiful ball, showcasing it here on 3rd and longs. Takes a snap, play action, rolling to the left. Cody Reested's there. He floats it up. Wesley Davis was in the area, but that's going to be incomplete, bringing up 4th and 8.
That's a dangerous play for Mr. LaFontaine. Able to just chuck it up there into no man's land, fortunately, but Cody Riestead just about untouched, blitzing off that far right side of the line and putting big pressure.
As that's going to be a timeout called for the Braves as they debate going for it here on 4th and long. As we look at that NCC scoreboard, it's the Outlaws up 13-6 over the Braves.
Nesset is here to provide services to the oil and gas industry. We have a fabulous geologic jackpot right here in North Dakota. And what we are doing is providing and developing this resource to be used for years, decades, and generations to come. I look forward to a great future right here in Tioga, North Dakota.
Bringing it back from our Nesset timeout. Nesset, talk to us about our custom business packages now hiring. Visit nessetconsulting.com.
One of the best businesses in North Dakota. It's a women-owned business. They're everything oil and gas. They do so much for every single community around Tioga, Ray, Powers Lake, Stanley, Williston, Watford City, Alexander. They are all over. They are such a valuable asset to Northwest North Dakota, promoting oil and gas.
Bringing it back to the field. I feel like if you call a timeout before 4th and 8, you have to go for it.
You have to go
when
for it.
you give up one of those timeouts. So we'll see LaFontaine in the shotgun. Duos on each side of him. Running back to the left. Drops back. Floats it up to the left. He's got Du Bois. Du Bois couldn't come down with it, and there comes the flag. They're going to give pass interference to Brody Siner, I believe.
So we take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay if we can see what side judge saw. Another nice rocket ball from LaFontaine. Yeah, Siner never turned around until it was too late. He didn't turn his head. Try to find the ball, but that's tough to do. Defensive backs, in my opinion, that's one of the hardest positions to play.
I agree.
On the defensive side of the ball, offensive side of the ball, but that's a big penalty for the Outlaws and a huge first down. That's probably the play call they had. Throw it up, see if we can't get a penalty out of it.
And if he would have put a little more on it, it would have been a touchdown. I like the play call from Coach Desjardins. Back to the I formation. LaFontaine takes a snap, gives it to Wilkie, finds the outside, makes 2 men miss, and then is brought down by Hunter Tighe. That's going to be a gain of 9 for the Braves.
Wilkie on the carry, taken down by Hunter Tighe.
Hunter Tighe, a 6'3", 270-pound senior. They just get bigger as they come in off the sidelines for head coach Seth Wistoff. I got to ask, I've always wondered, who's calling the offensive plays for the Outlaws now that Mike Fraunfelter has made his own team up in the Kenmare Bowbills Honkers area?
It is Seth Wistoff who took over the play calling for the Outlaws.
The defensive coordinator.
Tate Inget.
Tate Inget. I like it. I don't know if anybody listening or watching, but the Ingets are somewhat familiar to the game of football, right?
Yep.
That's going to bring a first down.
First down for the Braves. Wilkie. 3-yard gain to move the chains.
If you're listening or watching, please don't be watching while you're driving. If you're listening, make sure you tune into the AM 1090, 92.7 FM KTGO mobile app. Partnered again for KTGO, taking our audio feed, putting it on for Flag family listeners. A very, very good sponsor of Game Day Media. It's been a great partnership the first 3 seasons that we've done this. Big thanks to AM 1090 KTGO.
Braves are trying to get Brody Desjardins the rock and let him do something, but Outlaws have just been stuffing it up every time. That's 3 carries for 0 yards for Brody.
Well, it's due in part to the defensive line for the Outlaws. You know, there's a lot of beef down there, a lot of moving parts that have to happen for these guys. I mean, the Braves are no slouch either. They run sophomore, senior, junior, sophomore, and they're all, I'd say, probably 240 pounds and 6 foot. So that's a lot of beef going back and forth. It's going to be a good battle in the trenches. You talked about it in our Lindsay Grocery coaches' comments.
Yep. High formation again for the Braves. Going back to the play action, loads it up to Shire. What a catch from Dakota. Shire Dakota over the shoulder. As we look at that,
RTC Network's instant replay. LaFontaine again, quote the coach, calm under pressure. Here comes the blitz. Big pressure from the right side. Floats it up for his partner and just barely tips-toes the sidelines is number 1, Shire Dakota. Another 5'10", 170-pound wide receiver senior for the Braves.
2 catches for Dakota here now. Making a stamp on this game.
Definitely leaving his mark. He's got a good set of hands on him for sure.
First and goal, I formation. Play action to the left. LaFontaine's just going to take it. Caught by the Outlaws. Number 24.
Gain of a couple yards.
In on the tackle.
Second and goal.
Second and goal for the Braves. Gain of about 2 for LaFontaine on the run. See if the Braves can punch this one in. Continue to go to the I formation. Du Bois in the slot, guarded by Barman. Left inside zone to Wilkie, and the Outlaws are ready. Walker Sheldon in on the tackle.
I was just going to say, and guess who? Number 70, Walker Sheldon, coming out of his middle linebacker position, also known as the Sheriff in Seth Wistoff's defensive lineup.
Yep.
I like it. I like a lot of them that he's got. He's got Sheriff. He's got Stud. He's got the Mike and the Will. A 3-4 defense for Tate Inget.
Toss to the left. Braves trying to find the corner, and there's Oakley Grubb. He will beat you to the sideline if you want to test him.
That's a race I wouldn't want to play, is because I'd probably lose that to Oakley Grubb, a well put together linebacker for Tate Inget in the defense here as we take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay. Good kickout block, good push, a race to the corner, and linebackers do their job, able to stretch that play to the sidelines for minimal gain for the Braves.
Brings it from around 3rd and 7 to the touchdown to now 4th and around 10, making their lives a little more difficult here with 5:37 to go in the second quarter. Momentum play right here. Braves in the shotgun. LaFontaine takes a snap, play action. Du Bois on the out route, catches it, touchdown Braves. I should have put my Tony Romo hat on. I was going to say he's got one-on-one to the left with the boys. Let your guy go make a play, and that's what they do. Touchdown, Turtle Mountain Braves.
I love it. I love what LaFontaine, I don't like that he's limping off to the sidelines right now, but I do love his ability. And again, it sounds like a broken record, that black highlighted word from Coach Desjarlais, trust. That is such a huge thing for the quarterback for the Braves, able to trust his receivers, get the ball to where they need to be, and another touchdown hanging right with the Braves. A chance to tie or go up here as with 5:19 to go here in quarter number 2.
Flag on the play.
But now we have a flag on the field.
See what they call here on the offense.
Procedure called on the Braves.
Yeah, LaFontaine definitely with a big limp as he's running off to the sidelines.
So they're not going to
15-yard line.
count the touchdown? I'm a little confused here.
Well, they still got 12 on the board.
And they have 4th down on the sideline over there. Trying to figure this out.
Need a big stop here, Outlaw fans.
That is, must have been
we'll see what happens after this play, but points are on the board right now.
I mean, you would go back 10 yards as a false start from the 2-point try.
Get it to Shire Dakota, and he's short.
Pass completed to Dakota.
They hold it. Was 4th down. Wow.
Taken down by Colston DeVos.
And there we go. take the points off the board. And that'll be Outlaws ball. It was a very late flag. They were lining up to
do the 2-point.
Yeah, and then they just dropped the flag. So,
yeah, maybe we'll get some clarification from the crew here. Now there's a timeout, a Nesset timeout for the Braves. Signal indication, timeout Braves. We'll be back after this quick timeout. Try to get everything squared away. See what happened on that last play.
Have you ever wondered how your internet works? It starts with fiber in the ground.
And local employees who connect that fiber to your home or business.
Our 9,000 miles of fiber keep you connected
to your neighbors and the world, while keeping your data safe from intrusions, viruses, and malware.
At RTC Networks, we're proud to offer our community the fastest, most reliable fiber optic internet available. Our goal is to keep you connected seamlessly and securely.
bringing it back to Powers Lake. They're going to give the Outlaws the ball at their own 5, so those points will not count.
I think they're...
Because it would go to a kickoff if they counted that touchdown. So they're going to give a late penalty to the Braves.
What a huge penalty.
Game-changing penalty. Outlaws go to Grubb on the first play of this possession for a gain of nothing.
I'm just as confused as everybody that's watching the game on TV right now, listening to the radio. The touchdown was called. They were lining up for a 2-point conversion. The penalty flag then dropped to the field. They backed them up. They didn't get it. They held the ball at the 2-3 yard line. First down, Outlaws, with no indication of a no touchdown call after the indication of a touchdown call.
Back to the inside zone. Grubb gets past the first line, then brought down by the linebackers, Wilkie,
Tackled by Wilkie.
along with Parisian Jr. Gain of around 4 for Oakley Grubb. And there the scoreboard's updated, taking away those points. 13-6, Outlaws lead on the NCC scoreboard. 3:50 to go in this first half. Third and around 5 for the Outlaws in the shotgun. Becker takes a snap, rolls out right on the out route to Barman. We'll see if they rule that enough for a first down.
Has completed a Ty Barman.
That's the first time we've called Ty Barman's name since the kickoff return that was no good and the run down to the 1 yard line that was called back.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of yards that didn't count, and in my opinion, the ball has to go back into the freshman playmaker's hands.
Yep. You had him involved right away. Plays didn't count. That doesn't mean stop going to him.
As Blake Bergstrom, the sophomore cousin to quarterback number 2, Jace Becker, checks in at a wide receiver position.
First down for the Outlaws. Under center, play action again. Now a screen over to Ty Barman. There he is again. And he picks up a good 8 yards for the Outlaws on the screen play.
I don't know, are we in their huddle? Are we calling it, partner?
They might be connected to our audio. There's an injured Brave on the sideline. Not sure who it is over there. That's going to bring us to a Nesset timeout as we wait to see the injury. We'll be right back after these words.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union Insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil field parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today.
Hey, welcome back into Game Day Media. My name is David Peterson alongside my year-long partner, Noah Fredrickson. We're going to call him Freddie.
Yeah, there you go. That's the nickname. That's what everybody calls me, so might as well.
Freddie on the mic. Here comes the ambulance. That is not a scene that we want to see, is that maybe some cramping going on, but the ambulance is out on the field. We want to take a moment and talk about some of our sponsors again. The Faith Baptist Church up in Kenmare, North Dakota. Faith Baptist Church pastored by Pastor Mike Fraunfelter, head coach for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Join them for Sunday school at 9:45 with worship service at 11. Has a very nice podcast on their Facebook page. They do a lot up in Kenmare, really changing the way young men are up in Kenmare, North Dakota, is Pastor Mike Fraunfelter in the Faith Baptist Church. The other one is the Tioga Pirates Booster Club, supporting all things Pirates, Firestorm, Northwest Stars, gymnastics. They had a pep rally just a couple of weeks ago. They're raising money for some field improvements. They take pictures. They have media day. They do a lot. Melissa Johnson and the crew do a lot at the Tioga Pirates Booster Club. Thanks again for coming on board. We're going to be in Tioga maybe on Tuesday for some volleyball action between the Tioga Lady Pirates and the Glenburn Panthers. Still trying to get the logistics figured out if we're going to have enough people. Randy Peterson's using up all his vacation days already. So let's check that ND score feed app. What do you got, partner?
Yeah, as I look at the 9B scores, it's Divide County with a 7-0 lead over the West Hope Newburgh Glenburn Sioux at the end of the first.
That's one that we're going to track. They Kenmare Bowbells played a good game against West Hope Newburgh last week, but West Hope was able to pull away in that second half. But I think Divide County is going to have a very good season this year. West Hope, they're the reigning champions of Region 3 football. You can't count them out until they're completely out of the playoffs. But the way they go, Anthony Lee and the coaching staff up there in West Hope, they've got just a lineage of football players, and it's just good football up in West Hope, North Dakota. Very good football in Divide County as well.
And then as we look at 11-man Division A, one of the top matchups here tonight, Dickinson Trinity ranked 3 and Shiloh Christian receiving votes. It's 20-7 Dickinson Trinity with a minute left to go in the second quarter. No score update on ND score feed from Kenmare versus Alexander yet. If you want to check that one out, you can go to our other channel. Randy and Titus taking that one away.
Harvey Wells County 10-0 over Velva Drake Animus right now. That ND score feed app scrolling across the bottom. Yeah, big news. Fargo South start of the second period as ambulance takes away. Didn't quite see what was going on. Maybe a lower extremities injury. Looked like maybe some cramping, bent over, stretching those hamstrings, no doubt. But no doubt.
That was Benjamin Du Bois, their top receiving target, one of the top. Yeah. Looks like he's over on the bench, stretching his legs out.
Let's just hope the ambulance just had to get off the field to get out of the way.
Yeah. Shotgun snap on second and short for Becker. He's got Barman wide open, lofts it up, fight for the ball, and that's going to be incomplete. That's one where you got to get it to that outside shoulder.
As we take a look at this RTC Network's instant replay, the play is ready to go. Jace Becker able to flash off his arm. Ty Barman creates some distance, and when you get distance from when Ty Barman creates some distance, there's not a whole lot of people that can get it, except for the flying safety number 17 for the Braves. Daryl Dakota coming in, a sophomore, only 5'9", playing a huge role in that incomplete pass for the Braves.
Those are the type of plays that keep momentum from swinging. That looked like could have been a touchdown for the Outlaws, and Dakota comes over and breaks it up. 3rd and short for the Outlaws. Get it to Grubb, and he is bottled up. I don't think that's going to be enough for the first down. Gain of nothing will bring up 4th and short.
Good defensive stand from these Braves, able just to man up. Coaches on the sidelines are going ballistic for rightful reason. They got to be super, super happy the way the Braves are playing right now.
That takes us to under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Outlaws up 13-6 on our NCC scoreboard. We'll see if Coach Wistoff gets a little cute on a fake or just boots it away. Roll out right from Becker, trying to get cute. And incomplete to Cody Reested, and the momentum swings over to the Turtle Mountain Braves as they stay in front of their guys, and incomplete pass for the Outlaws.
David Wilkie was a man on a mission on that play, coming out of his linebacker position. The 5'10" junior coming like a missile out of the backfield and really disrupting that play as Jace Becker did the smart thing and maybe didn't really throw it away. It was just thrown behind. Maybe would have been short on a first down also. But good,
wow.
Good starting territory for the Braves, trying to get one hung up here with 1 minute, 36 seconds to go here before our Bank of Tioga halftime show. Don't go anywhere. That's next. We're going to have some other things. Our Skin by Legacy fan of the game. Get prettied up. See what you look like.
I think that's one that Coach Wistoff is going to kick himself, especially given such great field position here with 1.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Drop back pass from LaFontaine. Skies it up. Shire is open and just over his outstretched arms. That'll be incomplete. Going to Shire to Cotto.
Another good ball from LaFontaine, throwing it into double coverage over there on the side, going straight at the lake. Beautiful setting here in Powers Lake, North Dakota. But again, LaFontaine, injured early, tough-looking kid, really's got a little limp in his hitch in his giddy-up as he's getting out of the huddle. That's got to be affecting him somewhat, able to plant off that foot and get some delivery.
As that throw, he just gave his guy a chance. Outlaws couldn't get to it, but neither could his receiver, but it brings up 2nd and 10 for the Braves. Going back to the play action, and there's the Outlaws. Kelby Cooper with the sack. Nobody decided to block Kelby Cooper, and he comes in and brings LaFontaine down.
Kelby Cooper getting a lot of playing time this year, played a reserve role last year with some of the bigs coming in. But Kelby Cooper making a name for himself out of his defensive tackle position, putting the Braves back 1st and 17? 2nd and 17.
3rd and 17, LaFontaine trying to run away, and he's sacked again. That time it's the edge setter, Cody Reested. And the Braves field position has disappeared. Stopping the clock. Gonna fix the clock to 48 seconds. Bringing up 4th and about a mile for these Braves. And a Nesset timeout on the field as we look at the NCC scoreboard. 44 seconds left to go in the second quarter. It's the Outlaws up 13-6. We'll be right back with this 4th down play.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you by
TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lac provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
At St. Luke's Medical Center, we care for our community with compassion and excellence. We are proud to be named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the nation. You can count on us today and tomorrow. Call now to schedule your next visit.
Welcome back here to Powers Lake as the Outlaws defense helps Coach Seth Wistoff deal with the fact that they didn't convert that 4th and 1 by stepping up to the plate and moving the Braves backwards for 4th and maybe even 2 miles. Might even be more than a mile. It's a long ways to go.
Up here in Outlaw World, they call that a country mile.
Yeah. 4th and a country mile. Ty Barman back to receive the punt.
I'm punting it almost to where the Turtle Mountain bus is at in the driveway side of the field.
Don't let him touch it.
I don't want him to touch the ball.
Noah Grant to punt, and kind of on that trajectory. See if they yell Peter that Outlaws almost touched that one. That's one where you got to get away from the ball.
Fire, fire, fire. Get away. Clear, clear, clear. Get out of the way. Last thing the Braves want with this momentum is that ball to hit their shoelace and end up being the Outlaws' ball.
And that was a smart play by the Braves there to try to push number 8 Brody Beach of the Outlaws into the ball. Couldn't quite make it happen. 1st and 10 for the Outlaws at around their own 5. 38 seconds. We'll see if the Outlaws are conservative or try to get some points on the board to end this first half. They got the players to do it.
Mohall Lansford Sherwood up big, 36-8 over the Dunseith Dragons as MLS putting on a show.
Becker rolling out left. He's just going to take it and get out of bounds. Gain of around 9 on the keeper.
Smart play, work the sidelines. You only got 31 seconds to play with, minimal timeouts. I'd like to see that on the scoreboard. Maybe a couple weeks from now we'll see that. New scoreboard renovations again happening up here in Powers Lake, putting some new scoreboards up. They're getting play clock scoreboards up here, so a lot of changing, ever changing. I like when this town does something because then it puts pressure on the surrounding towns to upgrade their facilities as well.
Second and short. Becker going to roll out right this time. Looking to fire over to Barman, but it's picked off by Shire Dakota. Finds the sideline, gets out of bounds, and just another costly turnover for the Outlaws.
We take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay. I hate to say this, but I got Brody Siner screening right across the middle, wide open right there, right in the middle. Your camera, nice work from Owen Miller and Aaron Griffin covering the play. That's got to go to Brody Siner on that play versus that interception. Now, the Braves, again, with a little bit momentum, they're already in the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone, sitting right about the 19-yard line. And in action for one of the better quarterbacks that we've seen in this early season is Cruz LaFontaine.
Yes, sir. 21 seconds to try to even this game up or take the lead. We'll see if they can do it. They got to go forward. Last possession, they had the same opportunity, and they took 2 sacks. So LaFontaine takes the snap, has the pocket, fires it up to Dakota, jump ball. See what happens in the corner, and they're going to call it a touchdown.
Goodness.
Shire Dakota with the Randy Moss-esque play here, fighting for the ball. Just floats it up there, and they fought for it. And it looked like Dakota came down with it, but there is a flag on the play. We'll see what they call. But wow.
Pass interference on the defense. Penalty is declined. Touchdown. Put it on the board.
Put that in the highlight reel.
Put that in the highlight reel. That's right. Our camera guy is doing fantastic work, zooming in, getting the plays that you want to see right on your couch at home. Now it's 12-13. The Braves lining up, going for 2. They got
another momentum play here. If they can take the lead here going into the half, play action. Looking for Wesley Davis, fired it up. Siner tips it away. No good. And that's going to take us to a Nesset timeout. As we look at the NCC scoreboard, it's the Outlaws maintaining that lead 13-12. As we look at this 2-point conversion play one more time, he likes his tight end Davis, tries to give him a chance, but Brody Siner, the corner, tips it away, and that'll do it. We'll be right back with 13 seconds to go in this first half.
Continental Resources is proudly independent and fiercely pro-American energy. American-produced oil and natural gas will play a critical role in America's and the world's energy future. So will we. We're deeply invested in our communities in North and South Dakota, Montana, Oklahoma, Wyoming, and Texas. Visit CLR.com for job opportunities. We are Continental Resources, America's energy champion.
As we're back here in Powers Lake getting ready for a Northwest Therapy Services kickoff. Looking at that NCC scoreboard again, it's the Outlaws just barely maintaining the lead, 13-12. The Braves have been winning the momentum game here about going into halftime. 8 seconds to go. See how the Braves play this kickoff. Go for a little onside pooch. Outlaws catch or don't catch it. Flying for the ball. See what the refs rule here.
All signs indicate the boys in yellow have it. Let's see what Chuck Huber says.
And it is the Braves' ball. Like I said, winning the momentum game, and they do it again.
So we take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay. The ball's on the ground. Who's the toughest kid? Chuck Huber signals first down, Braves. And they have got to be just livid with excitement for the Braves on their sidelines. The boys in yellow are up and down all over. They got to think that they're just about invincible. You got 6 seconds on the clock. Quarterback can easily get it into the end zone.
He just did it on the last one.
I'm going straight to my playmakers.
Shire Dakota, give him another chance here. Benjamin Du Bois has been out since that injury. Now all eyes on Shire Dakota. From around the Outlaws' 38-yard line. 5 seconds to go here. LaFontaine takes it. Got a pocket. Is going to have to let it rip. Puts it up. And that one's intercepted by Ty Barman, the safety. And he's got a chance. Dakota can't bring him down. Swerves. Trying to get to the sideline. Showcase that speed. He's got the sideline. One man to beat. It's LaFontaine. And he's tripped up.
Wow.
Oh, so close for Barman. Wow, what a first half, David. As we look at that NCC scoreboard, it's the Outlaws 13, the Braves 12. Outlaws with a 1-point lead going into half. Stay tuned when we come back. It's the Bank of Tioga halftime show.
Another reminder to get your 50-50 tickets. We'll be selling through halftime and do the drawing in the third quarter.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
Looking for a powerful new truck at an unbeatable price? Then check out Red Rock Chevrolet GMC in Williston. Right now, get behind the wheel of a 2026 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for just $499 a month. $499 a month. Or take home a GMC Sierra 1500 Crew Cab and save a massive $13,000 off MSRP. These trucks are loaded with performance, comfort, and cutting-edge tech, all at rock-bottom prices. Make your way over for a test drive today. Red Rock Chevrolet GMC in Williston.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you by
TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
At St. Luke's Medical Center, we care for our community with compassion and excellence. We are proud to be named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the nation. You can count on us today and tomorrow. Call now to schedule your next visit.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
Welcome into Game Day Media's Bank of Tioga halftime show. 2 convenient locations in Crosby and Tioga, North Dakota. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga. As we look at that NCC scoreboard again, it's the Outlaws leading 13-12 at halftime. Going to look towards the stats for the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws. 120 total team yards, 92 on the ground and 28 through the air. Jace Becker, 4 of 6 for 28 yards and a touchdown, along with an interception. Ty Barn has 2 catches, 13 yards. Brody Siner, 1 catch for 11. And Cody Riestad, 1 catch for 4 yards and a touchdown. And then on the ground, it's Jace Becker, 3 carries, 27 yards and a touchdown. And then Oakley Grubb, 9 carries for 65 yards, getting it done on the ground, 7.2 yards per carry. Outlaws have 2 penalties for a total of 20 yards. And then as we look to the Turtle Mountain side, they have 123 total team yards, so Outlaws are up 13-12, but in the total yardage game, it's the Braves up 123 to 120.
The total yards is a very good indication of what your score is, 13-12 right now. Yeah. It's a very good game. I had some other expectations maybe of the game, but as we get into our pregame show, we have another part of Game Day Media, our Skin by Legacy fan of the game, and none other than our fan of the game, faces of the game, Miss Sarah Rice. Sarah Rice is one of the big instrumental portions of the Skin by Legacy team that's open in Stanley on Wednesdays and also in Tioga on Tuesdays and Thursdays. There she is with her daughter. Make sure you get over to Skin by Legacy at one of those 2 locations. Get a consult. And thank you, Sarah, for doing this. It's very much appreciated. And make sure you check them out on Facebook. They're always giving stuff away. They have pop-up booths that kind of go from all over in the area. Check them out on Facebook. Skin by Legacy faces in the crowd as... Let's roll to commercial, man. Get our breath after that exciting first half.
Wow. Yes. Yeah, we'll be right back. Is 13-12, Outlaws lead at half. When we come back, we'll continue to go over those Turtle Mountain Braves statistics on the first half. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Lindsay Grocery is proud to be your locally owned and operated hometown store in Crosby, North Dakota. From fresh baked goods and crisp produce to our in-house smoked meats, we've got everything you need close to home. Stop in and experience the convenience and the friendly faces of shopping local again. We are open 7 days a week, and we look forward to serving you. That's Lindsay Grocery. Find us on Facebook for specials and updates. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by...
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Welcome back into the Bank of Tioga halftime show as we continue on with the stats for Turtle Mountain. 123 total yards, 8 on the ground. That's a little skewed because of those sacks that LaFontaine took in that second quarter. And then 115 through the air as Cruz LaFontaine is 7 of 12 for 115 yards and then 2 touchdowns. He's been just as advertised, David.
Cruising.
I like it. I like it.
I've been waiting all game for that to come up at just the right time, and there it was. But, yeah, I'm super, super impressed with not just LaFontaine, with Parisian Jr. coming in, able to make some plays. Desjardins, the running back. David Wilkie coming big for his linebacker positions. Benjamin Dubois playing his stuff. I mean, there's weapons all over the field for these Braves. And I would say right now the momentum has got to be, the pendulum's got to be fully swinging to that side with the boys in yellow.
And as we continue to look at the stats, it's Benjamin Dubois who's hurt, and it looks like he won't be returning here in the second half, but we don't have official word just by the way it looks like over on that bench. He's got 1 catch for 29 yards. Shire Dakota coming in big for his team, just filling in that void, not having the boys out there. 4 catches, 74 yards, and that Randy Moss-esque touchdown that we said put that in the highlight reel right away. And then Wesley Davis, 1 catch for 12 yards, and that was a touchdown. And then talking about Brody Desjardins, he's kind of one of their backs, plays the fullback position. They've given him the rock a couple times, but he's just not able to find anything. He's got 4 touches, 0 total yards right now.
Yeah, it's tough rushing. You talked about it in the pregame show, the trenches. A lot of times games are won in the trenches. Who's going to be the tougher opponent down in the trenches? When you can establish the run, I think it opens up the pass. But in Turtle Mountain's case, the pass is there before the run is there. So look to see if the run is going to maybe come open for the Braves on this side. But on the other side, guys in black, the Outlaws, they got to get their running game established. They got to get the ball into the hands of Oakley Grubb, get him rolling a little bit more. And I'd like to see Ty Barman with the ball in his hands a little bit more, the electrifying freshman. We've seen what he can do in 3 certain plays. That touchdown saving tackle on that interception at the end of the half. But the playmakers are all over. The lights are on. It's getting bright here. The kids, the athletes are going to start to shine here in quarter number 3 and 4.
Yeah, just looking overall, Outlaws up by 1 point. Same total yardage for the teams. The penalties are on the same. Outlaws are 2 penalties, 20 yards, and the Braves are 3 for 15. Each team has a turnover. You just couldn't be more even coming into halftime. So I'm excited for this second half. We got a barn burner on our hands, David.
Yeah, it is going to be a good one. Don't go anywhere. Our Northwest Therapy Services second half kickoff. Up next, we got a good one. NCC scoreboard, 13-12. Outlaws up.
For the healthcare services you need, an expertise you can trust. It's right here at home with Tioga Medical Center. You're important to us, and so is your well-being. From primary and specialty care to surgical services, we're committed to caring for you at every stage of life. There's no place like home with trusted, familiar faces.
You can trust me.
You can trust us.
You can trust Tioga Medical Center.
Trusted healthcare here at home.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
Welcome back to beautiful Powers Lake, North Dakota. Just under a minute before we get ready for the Northwest Therapy Services kickoff of the second half, with locations in Williston and Ray, North Dakota, providing speech and language therapy and much more. Check nwtherapyservices.com today. Now, as you look at this second half, David, I believe it should be the Outlaws getting the ball. You got to feel like they had so many opportunities to just kind of run away with this game, and then dumb mistakes keeping the Braves in it, and then the Braves capitalizing is a big story too. But you kind of talked about it. Get Oakley Grubb the ball. Find that running game again. It seems like they've gone away from it here.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at the game notes that we met with Seth Wistoff last week, their head coach said, first opening line, we struggled to move the ball last week. And that's exactly what's happening. The only time that they've got really any good momentum is on a special teams play that was called back, an interception at the end that was a shoestring tackle from the Braves down right about the 30-yard line. Other than that, I mean, there's a big play, another penalty that got taken away. Right now, in my opinion, barring what happened with that touchdown that got called touchdown, then got taken off the board for whatever reason, I mean, it should be 8.
Wow, that is a great point.
18 to 19 to 13. It's still, we got to get some explanation from somebody. We're not owed any explanation by any means, but
we should get one.
We should get one. Try to find out what happened on that play, because if you're just joining us, there was a touchdown play that was awarded to the Turtle Mountain Braves in the right side of the end zone, and the play was called a touchdown on the field. They were lining up for the 2-point conversion, and then there was a penalty flag that was dropped, and they were called an illegal procedure or false start or something like that. And then it was backed up for Turtle Mountain. The Outlaws stuffed them. 4th down stuff. Outlaws ball the other way. Pretty good explanation.
You did the great play-by-play for it. We just a weird kind of outcome there.
Yeah, anyway, thanks for joining us for our Bank of Tioga halftime show. Noah said locations in Crosby, North Dakota, along with locations in Tioga. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga. Thank you, Sarah. Personally, thank you for coming up for us, refreshing us our Mountain Dew, Diet Dr. Peppers, Cokes, and everything. Here you go, boys.
There's just been so much excitement. Our mouths are getting dry from just shouting. And we're finally ready for the Northwest Therapy Services kickoff. Outlaws will receive it. Robbie Parisian to kick it away. Goes to Colton Grove. The tight end catches it, tries to get upfield, finds a seam, and the Braves bring him down at the Outlaws' 46-yard line. So here comes the Outlaw offense. First play, give Oakley Grubb the ball.
Give Oakley the Grubb the ball, establish that line of scrimmage early, get the bigs, the mountains up front on the line of scrimmage, able to get some positive momentum on their side and try move back these Braves. Again, they're huge on the defensive line. They go about 6 foot, 240 pounds across from defensive end to defensive end. So, I mean, we're sitting up here. It's no easy task moving a mountain like that.
Becker, screen pass to Barman on the bubble screen, gets upfield, and that should be enough for a first down for the Outlaws.
I like the play, the bubble screen, get the ball into the hands of one of your playmakers. I think I saw something on Facebook noted as probably the top freshman in North Dakota football, and he's on the guys in the black and silver, so a good asset for Jace Becker. Got to get him moving a little bit. I like the way he can move in and out of the pocket. We've seen the power as he lowered his shoulder in that first quarter getting into the end zone, but a fantastic passer. I mean, there's, again, weapons on both sides of the ball. I want to see some more action from Jace Becker getting his guys the ball.
Continuing the shotgun, Becker sends Barman in motion, takes a snap, drops back. He's got a pocket. Now here come the edge rushers. He gets out to the left. Looks like he's just going to take this one. Parisian Jr. makes him slip, but
tackle, man.
Parisian still brings him down as he's falling to the ground.
As we take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay, Ty Barman takes a little drag and techs back the other direction, and good pickup coverage from the Braves as Jace Becker does his best to get on his horse out and going, not faking anybody out, especially number 11, Parisian, wrapping him up for that big play with only a gain of 5, feeling like he run forever.
Yeah, he ran a long ways for 5 yards. Becker, inside zone, counter play to Grubb, gets to the left, picks up the first down, and there's Oakley Grubb with his first touch of the second half.
If we take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay, you can see the sheer strength from Oakley Grubb, putting his big right hand right into the face mask of defender and pushing him straight into the ground for an extra 2 to 3 yards for Oakley Grubb.
And here's the Outlaws offense looking like what we expected to start the second half. Staying in that shotgun, duo to the right with Bergstrom in the slot and Signer outside. Oakley Grubb to the right. Shotgun snap, inside zone. Grubb gets a few yards there, but is brought down by the defensive line of the Braves. That was Jackson Allery who came away with that stop.
Good call, partner. You saw it long before I did. I was looking for it in the score sheet. I thought it was 56, but it must be a different number that I'm seeing. 53 maybe?
I think that was, no, it was 72 whose number was updated, Kaysen Marine. But 66, Jackson Allery, showcasing some of that D-tackle defensive end work.
Again, they just go 6 foot, and from the bottom of their roster, from number 58 to 76, 230, 240, and 250.
Nice ball from Barman to Barman on the bubble screen again. Should be another first down for the Outlaws. Before this possession started, I was going to say I would like the Outlaws to get back to the screen game. That's just another version of your run game. And Jace Becker drops back, beautiful ball to Barman, who picks up the hard yardage for first down.
it's such a quick play. It's almost as fast as handing it off to the running backs. It's just a turn and fire right over to your playmaker and get it one-on-one on the outside. If you can get that pass and your slot receiver can make a block and you make one play, you got a lot of green grass in front of you.
As a former Outlaw, those are my favorite plays. It goes in the stat as a throw, and all I had to do was throw it 5 yards on the money. Becker back in the shotgun, Barman in motion. Inside zone read option as Becker finds a hole and picks up about 9 yards for the Outlaws.
That's got to be a vote of confidence for Jace, able to get into that secondary position, get in the defensive backs. If you're having the defensive backs continuously making your tackle, you know that your linemen and your lead blockers are doing their job.
Outlaws continue this 3-minute drive so far. 9 minutes to go in the third quarter on the NCC scoreboard. Up 1, outside zone. Grubb puts it back inside and is brought down by Noah Grant, the defensive end. Beautiful tackle by Grant.
We take it a little slow to get up here as we take a look at our RTC Network's instant replay. Noah Grant, the 6', 180-pound defensive line senior, sheds the block from Walker Sheldon and is able to wrap up Oakley Grubb for minimal gain on the play.
Noah Grant able to get off the sideline under his own power. That's great to see for the Braves. 3rd and short for the Outlaws. Jace Becker will be under center.
You got Brody Siner one-on-one coverage on the top side of your screen.
Siner versus Shire Dakota on the left. Barman in motion. Now back to Grubb, inside zone. Finds the hole and gets the first down for the Outlaws.
Tough running again from Oakley Grubb. He's got to be confidence in the coach. I like what coach is doing, is getting him the ball. Another one of your playmakers, getting him the ball, getting him some action, getting him comfortable running the ball. He didn't see a whole lot of action last year. He was a reserve to Cody Rice, the second-team All-Stater that's departed from the team, and now he is the running back. So it's the guy. It's the vote of confidence from Seth Wistoff, the head coach, getting him the ball.
1st and goal for the Outlaws, under center. Get it back to Grubb, up the gut, spun around, staying on his feet.
They were about to get the tush push.
Gain of 2 for Grubb.
Short gain brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal now. Around 3 yards to get into the end zone. Make this a 4-minute drive for the Outlaws, asserting their dominance here in the third quarter. Becker under center. Oakley Grubb behind, Siner to the right, Bergstrom to the left, Barman in motion. Play action. He's got Grove, same as the Cody Reese, the touchdown. This time it's Colton Grove, the tight end, catching the touchdown from Jace Becker, and the Outlaws get 6 more on the board.
So we take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Nice play action, get everybody going left, kind of bootlegs out to the right side of the play, and an absolute strike right in at number 4 for Colton Grove on the touchdown play from the Outlaws.
Cade Nordloff for the extra point. Becker gets the hold down. Nordloff's kick is up and no good. Looks like it might have been wide right for the Outlaws.
Ray Finkel's in the house, wide right.
As we look at that ending of the RTC Network's instant replay, Colton Grove, nobody by him to make it difficult, hauls it in for touchdown Outlaws. As we look at the NCC scoreboard, 19-12, Outlaws lead with 7:40 to go in the third quarter.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
Yep.
Bringing it back to Powers Lake here at the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk as we get ready for the Northwest Therapy Services kickoff. Nordloff boots it away. Picked up by the Braves. Daryl Dakota brings it up, and he is tackled at around the 30-yard line. So Braves will start at their own 30, looking to have a similar drive to the Outlaws.
Yeah, they want to take the momentum and push it right back to their side where it was sitting at before the second quarter was done and the third quarter started. They want to get back in motion. I want to get my playmakers the ball between Desjardins, David Wilkie, Dubois. Like, they want to get all these kids the ball and get them playmaking.
LaFontaine back under center, looking to lead his team. Let's not forget his touchdown-saving tackle at the end of that first half. As the flag flies, false start on the Braves. That's not how you want to start this drive out. That's kind of what got the Braves in a funk to start this game, was just penalties. I think it was 3 on that first drive, which killed all the momentum. 1st and 15 for the Braves. LaFontaine under center. Takes the snap, inside zone to Wilkie, trying to find that running game again, and nothing going.
Wilkie on the carry for the Braves.
Maybe 1 yard. If I was nice, I'd give him 1 yard.
Short gain brings up 2nd and 10.
You're a nice guy.
I'll give him 1.
Give him 1 yard. Because you can't put 0 because their formula will screw up.
Brings up 2nd and 14. LaFontaine going to take this one from the gun. Brody Desjardins to the left as the running back. LaFontaine takes it, screen pass over to Shire Dakota, and that goes nowhere. It's going to be a loss of 3 yards.
Good defensive wrap-up as trying to see who's down on the field. Number 11.
Injury timeout on the field.
Robbie Parisen slow getting up, probably cramp season.
Yeah, especially in this August weather, that's going to be a cramp. Get that stretched out as we take a Nesset timeout. Talk to us about our custom business packages now hiring. Visit NessetConsulting.com. We'll be right back as we look at the NCC scoreboard. It's the Outlaws 19, Braves 12.
How it's always been done isn't good enough. When it comes to your farm, your family, and your future, you deserve better. At Howland Insurance Services, we specialize in how insurance should be done. We creatively customize farm and ranch insurance to meet your marketing goals and minimize risk, providing the protection that you need. We help lessen your dependence on the bank and set you up for long-term success. Contact us today to build a brighter, more secure tomorrow.
For the healthcare services you need, an expertise you can trust. It's right here at home with Tioga Medical Center. You're important to us, and so is your well-being. From primary and specialty care to surgical services, we're committed to caring for you at every stage of life. There's no place like home with trusted, familiar faces.
You can trust me. You can trust us.
You can trust Tioga Medical Center.
Trusted healthcare here at home.
Bringing it back to Powers Lake. Is also, it looks like Shire Dakota limps off. Maybe it was Shire Dakota I thought it was 11, but the way, yeah, it must be Shire Dakota dealing with that cramp. I think it's time to bring out the pickle juice.
Bring out the
Clear
pickle
that
juice.
right up.
Yeah, get a kosher contract. See if we can have pickles on the sidelines, courtesy of GameDay Media.
There we go. I like it.
We don't want any break in the action. We want these kids to performing at elite levels.
LaFontaine play action, loads up, beautiful ball, just a little too much, looking for Wesley Davis. It's going to be incomplete.
So we take a look
and
at
now
the
it looks like he's cramping up.
We take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay. Good bit of blocking, maybe able to make this pocket surround right around LaFontaine. Take a look at number 55 for the Braves, able to control the blitzing linebacker from the outside is Liam Dubois, 6'1" defensive lineman, sophomore for head coach Desjardins.
We'll bring up 4th and long. Noah Grant back out to punt. He's had to punt a few times now here tonight. Ty Barman, the freshman, back to return.
If I can get into the headset and the helmet of the punter, I'm going to say punt it to the guy wearing the black and white stripe at the 45-yard line. Not to him like that.
Over the shoulder. He's going to say he didn't touch it, but I would get on that just in case. Might need RTC Networks instant replay. It was close.
Hey,
but
we got it, man. We got it.
See if he did touch that. It's close, but ref had the better view on that one, so it'll be Outlaws ball around their own 30.
I think he's going to stay about as far away from his dad, who's one of the assistant coaches on the sidelines, before he gets a chew and saying, if it's over your head, let it go.
That's a great punt by Noah Grant.
Nice spiral punt to it. Very nice.
Get it over his head. That's a way to limit a punt return.
Punted right in his direction, but beat him by about 5 yards.
Becker under center. Gets it to Grubb up the middle. Puts his head down. Gets a couple more yards after that. 5-yard gain for Grubb.
It's kind of now the Outlaws are starting to just lean on you. Like that heavyweight boxer. They just lean and make you start to wilt under pressure and see what the defensive line. It comes down to conditioning now. What kind of conditioning did you do in those 2-a-days in the fall camps, all August, all leading up to this game, the conditioning running back and forth.
The conditioning and the discipline.
Yeah.
Whoever does those two things better here tonight is going to come out victorious. Becker drops back, steps up into the pocket, now going to try to escape the pocket, does, and just throws this one out of bounds for an incomplete pass.
Becker throws that one away, incomplete.
Smart play, able to get it out of bounds. We saw an intentional grounding last week where it was outside the pocket, but there was no receiver in the area. So that was very similar. He was definitely outside, definitely got past the line of scrimmage. And I think that's what coach is asking over there. There wasn't a receiver in the area.
And I got to say, I played Central McLean my junior year, and I got out of the pocket, and I just threw it out of bounds because in my head I'm like, I'm out of the pocket, nothing can come, and then boom, intentional grounding. So I feel like if I got one, Becker should get one.
Yeah. He should have got one there, maybe so, but no receiver in the area. Lived to see another day, no penalty flag on the play.
Another drop back for Becker. Running to the left and throws one to Barman for the first down. What a toss from Jace Becker to Barman.
What a throw, yeah. Awesome throw. Off body, rolling to his left, coming across body. One of those throws as a quarterback you probably don't encourage as a quarterback's coach. We want to square your feet and get your shoulders downfield. But nonetheless, athletic ability probably takes prevalence over plays like that.
Brings up a first down for the Outlaws. Becker back under center. Oakley Grubb behind him. Play action. Now a screen to Barman, who came in motion. Barman gets to the outside. He's got one to beat. Nice tackle by Carter Davis, the sophomore cornerback, who stops that one from being a touchdown for Barman.
We take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay. Almost bugged up there by big number 53 of the Braves, but Barman able to slide around him and go for a big gain for the Outlaws.
We talked about it in the Bank of Tioga halftime show. Get Barman the ball, and that's what the Outlaws are doing here in this third quarter. First down for the Outlaws. Becker under center. Takes a snap. Play action again. He's got Siner, launches it over the safety's head to Siner for it's incomplete. Right through his hands. Looked like he had it, and then he didn't. Just couldn't quite hold on to that one.
There we go again. Was it? They just called touchdown over the PA system, but it was for sure.
Yeah, it was
an incomplete pass.
It looked like a touchdown from our angle, and then I saw the ball bouncing away from Siner.
Well, you know who didn't think it was a touchdown? Head coach Desjardins over the side. Prominently. No good. I saw it from here. Good call, coach.
What a beautiful ball from Becker, though. They're playing two high safeties, and he just threw it over the safeties' heads, and Siner went to try to make the play but couldn't. Now Becker rolls out left on the move to Barman. Again, another first down and some. And he continues to truck through, and then he's brought down by the Daryl Dakota, the safety at the end, almost slipping through for a touchdown. but what a play from Barman and Becker taking over this game.
Yeah, your playmakers, again, Barman, I've said it during basketball last season. We covered him quite a bit last year. He was an 8th grader. Wiped the 8 or 9 off. He is a fully talented player. Just a text coming in from our rules analyst, Brent Bingaman of Bingaman Construction in Ray. Quarterback rolling out of the pocket. Once he is out of the pocket, can throw it out of bounds. It just has to get past the line of scrimmage. Only time there has to be a wide receiver in the area of the pass is when he's out of the pocket.
Unless you're playing in Central McLean.
Unless you're playing in Central McLean. Thank you to Brent Bingaman, our official Game Day Media rules analyst. Got a spot in the seat for you, Bing.
Becker back to the play action, rolling right. He's got a few options. Finds Signer, and he catches that one. Touchdown, Outlaws. Signer redeems himself.
Nice play, nice rollout pass from Jace Becker, kind of getting him out in some open territory. A little dark here in Powers Lake, North Dakota, but a nice strike right to Brody Signer for a big, big touchdown for the Outlaws.
I just enjoy those rollout plays because you're getting away from the defense, gives you a little more time to find your guy, allow everything to open up, and that's what Becker does, finding Signer for a touchdown. And now they're going to go 2-point conversion here. Under center, Becker finds Barman on the handoff from the fullback position. Nice schemed play by Coach Seth Wistoff as Barman gets a 2-point conversion. As we look at that NCC scoreboard, it's the Outlaws 27, the Braves 12. We'll look one more time at this rollout on the RTC Network's instant replay. On the move to the right, finds Signer. Signer takes a hit after the play, but holds on to the ball, and the Outlaws are up 15. We'll be right back after this word from our great sponsors.
Welcome to Stanley. Our local businesses have the home field advantage, a community where tradition meets progress. Discover the charm of our past and the promise of our future, a winning combination. Support local, shop local, and be a part of something special. Take the home field advantage at visitstanley.org and follow us on Facebook. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share.
Bringing it back to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk as the Outlaws are about to kick off. Shout out Northwest Therapy Services. Gotta shout out these great sponsors that allow us to do this. Cody Reested bringing the hit stick as Jarrett Van Berkom shouts over the PA.
Brings up 1st and 10 for the Braves.
In the pocket. Only time there has to be a wide receiver in the area of the pass is when he's in the pocket. He was out of the pocket, making it a not intentional grounding. Thanks, Bing. I got a spot for you right next to me, buddy.
So that brings the Braves out to try and answer that touchdown and 2-point conversion from the Outlaws. 1st and 10 at their own 30. LaFontaine in the shotgun. 2 backs with him. Drops back, fires the out route to Dakota. Makes an inside move, stretches out. I think they will give him the first down, going to Shire Dakota, making the extra effort to pick that up. See what the refs rule here. They're going to...
Reminder, fans in the car.
Yep, they're going to give him the first down.
I was just going to say, get out the index card.
It's going to be a first down for the Braves.
All over it on the far side of the field. I think he saw exactly what we saw. But again, another beautiful strike from LaFontaine, getting it to his playmakers.
Continues to stay in rhythm, finding his number 1 wide out here tonight, Dakota. Watch to see that continue. Inside zone to Wilkie, who tried to jump over the pile of Outlaws, but was not able to. Picks up 3 or 4 yards on the rush.
Taken down by Walker Sheldon.
Walker Sheldon sticking his nose in there again. Big number 77, Jaden Evans, I think, is in there as well. Good looking football
Brings up second and 7 for the Braves.
Come in and get 2 or 3 snaps at a time is so critical in this early part of the season. One, if you're a reserve role, it's a tryout to see where you can do in the case of you have to play playoff football.
2nd and 7 for the Braves. LaFontaine under center. Dakota comes in motion to the left side. Now a little fullback dive to Wesley Davis, who tried to get outside but is tripped up by Ty Barman for about a gain of 6 for Wesley Davis.
Nice gain on the play for the Braves. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2 for the Braves now. Say that's a 5-yard run for Davis. Important down to move these chains for LaFontaine and the Braves offense in the I formation. Takes a snap, inside zone to Wilkie. He's got 2 yards to pick up, and he does just that, getting an extra 3 for the first down.
Wilkie again does a nice job, the 5'10", 170-pound, just a junior, low class for the juniors, 7 of them. They got 12 seniors and 18 sophomores, so the Turtle Mountain Braves could be good for a long time with that huge sophomore class, and Wilkie doing his part as a junior, coming back again next year for head coach Desjarlais.
1st and 10. 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter on the NCC scoreboard. Braves trying to get back into this game. The second half has been all Outlaws so far. Jet sweep to Dakota, cuts it up inside and is brought down by half of the Outlaws defense. Gain of 1 yard for Shire Dakota.
It's about a 2-yard gain. I'd call it maybe 2nd and 8.
Right, we're being nice today. 2nd and 8 for the Braves. At what point do you start to kind of go to that no huddle? As you're down 2 possessions right now, just about creeping into the 4th quarter.
Maybe a little change of momentum for the Braves. Here comes a big end and around. Maybe
end around, fumbles it. And who gets on it? The Outlaws. That's Colton Grove. A momentum killer play for the Turtle Mountain Braves.
I think the play was there. You take a look at it. Misdirection here, fake handoff. Here comes the wide receiver, end and around. Kind of tossed it over to him. And they'll advise I'd put it right in his gut and let him get out and go, because there was a lot of people. They had a wall over on the left side of the field ready to go, unable to make that handoff.
Second turnover of the game for the Braves.
Your 50-50 tickets at the end of this quarter will be
as the Outlaws lead 27-12. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. And now they're at the point where they can really just ground and pound and run this clock all the way down to the end of the game.
Going to get a heavy dose of Oakley grub for the next 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Get this clock going.
Becker rolls out left. No run play here.
Like I said.
Across his body, go route, and it's like a punt right to the Turtle Mountain Braves. That's Daryl Dakota, who just sat there waiting for it like he was about to do a punt return. And the Braves get it right back.
Punt return on a 1st and 10. I don't know. I don't know if I like that one. But they are another.
What do you call there? Did you hear that one, David?
I thought he said personal foul. I'll put a replay on there.
Flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. I didn't see it. Not sure if our camera guys caught it, but he did indicate personal foul.
That's going to negate
that's you went from gaining some momentum back and then giving it right back to the Outlaws as you let Jace Becker off the hook.
I think they called roughing the passer. I didn't see it, I guess, but another big one. Whether he was wrapped up, like I said, I didn't see it, but whether he was wrapped up, drove him to the ground, it could have been all sorts of things of maybe what happened.
Worst penalty of the day for the Braves. Now Becker under center. Now they pound the inside zone with Grubb. He finds the hole, puts his shoulder down. 15-yard run for Grubb, picks up the first down, and the Outlaws are moving.
Outlaws first
He looks like a senior. He looks like a senior running back that's in a sophomore's grade room. Oakley is a well put together young man. Just saw him on the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club Facebook page as a winner of a 10,000 shot goal. Maybe they draw or whatever, but I mean, he gets that ball, he covers it with two hands, starts running downhill. I'm personally saying I'm not getting in that way.
Becker rolls out right, fires it to Barman for the touchdown. What a window throw from Jace Becker. Didn't look that open as we look at the RTC Network's instant replay.
RTC Network's instant replays spot on this time. Jace Becker just rolls out, creates some separation, nice kick out block, and just on a dime to Mr. Ty Barman.
About a 13-yard touchdown for the Outlaws from Becker to Barman. That rolls off the tongue, Becker to Barman. We'll be saying that a lot this year. Outlaws decide to go for two again here. Becker in the gun, Bergstrom in motion, drops back. Tried to stay in. He had Grubb, who could have maybe slipped into it for the two-point conversion, but that's no good. And now there's a Brave down on the field.
As we take a look at this RTC Network's instant replay of the touchdown on the pass play from Jace Becker to Ty Barman. Get used to hearing that, folks. Sophomore to freshman, that's a dynamic duo for these Outlaws. Outlaws up big, 33-12. We'll be back after this timeout.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our trauma center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology department. Our physical, occupational, speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunization. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. Schedule an appointment by calling us at 701-628-2505 and find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
Welcome back to this ball game between the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws and the Turtle Mountain Braves of Belcourt, North Dakota. As we look at that NCC scoreboard, it's the Outlaws running away with it 33-12, a minute and a half to go in this third quarter. Time is running out for the Braves, down 3 possessions. As the Northwest Therapy Services kickoff is away, received by Daryl Dakota, looking for a lane. Gonna bounce out right, gets by Bergstrom, gets to the sideline, and tackled around the 40-yard line where the Braves will take over and look for some more points here, their first points of the second half.
Yeah, again, a good first half. That's what Coach, oh boy, help me out, partner.
DeGerle.
Yeah, I got a bazillion papers, a computer, a switcher, everything in front of me. DeGerle, that's what we talked about. We need to have 4 full quarters. They had 2 very, very, very good quarters, a dud of a third quarter, but now they got to get the ball back in motion and try to stop this onslaught of Outlaw scoring.
And like I said, last possession, when do they start to speed things up? We'll see if they kind of pick up that pace on this possession. LaFontaine in the gun, motion from Dakota, drops back, looking for the out routes again. He's going to roll out right, trying to find his friend, but it's Hayden Parizek, Grady Parizek. Sorry, I got my old teammate, his older brother, mixed up. That's Grady Parizek, who bats that one out of bounds.
Just about took a Gatorade bath over there also, trying to pull the e-brake. Full steam ahead. Guys on the sidelines getting some rub down. Mosquitoes moving in here in Powers Lake, North Dakota. Thanks for joining in. My name is David Peterson alongside Noah Fredrickson, live from Outlaw Field in the renovated Powers Lake community. New goalposts, brand new press box, very nice press box. Lots of room in here for us.
Just keeps getting better and better as LaFontaine takes his drop back step, throws one up, and that's going to be PI. Called on Brody Beach. That's kind of a hack play, though. You get the go route, but you throw it short. put the defender in a lose situation.
Smart play from the quarterback, able to maybe recognize that, seeing that his defender was beat, and able to get that pass interference play. Could be a big penalty for the Braves.
There's 2 flags on the field, it looks like. Offsetting penalties, so we will replay the down.
Holding on the offense and pass interference defense, offsetting penalties. Will replay the down. Second and 10 Braves.
Second and 10 for the Turtle Mountain Braves. 1 minute to go in this third quarter here in Powers Lake, North Dakota. LaFountain under center. Takes the snap, play action, rolling right. Just decides to throw that one out of bounds. Took a hit after the throw from Case Nygaard.
We take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay. I'm 100% in Shire Dakota's corner right here. If you take a look at him on the bottom side of your screen, there he is right there, sitting right about the 35, 45-yard line like, bro, wide open, man. That's easily probably a 10-yard gain. Tough play for the quarterback to make.
Especially rolling out right,
rolling out the opposite direction. But I wouldn't have stayed. I would flowed with the play. Try to get yourself into position to get a pass coming your way.
Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Braves, trying to find any source of offense here in the second half. It has been tough to come by.
Yeah, the defense from the Outlaws has really started to lock down as well, so it's tough going. Trips left for the Braves.
LaFontaine in shotgun, takes a snap, drops back. He's got a guy right in his face, fires it over his head into the ground as he was looking for Wilkie, and that's going to bring up 4th and 10 for the Braves.
Kelby Cooper looking like a breakaway horse, coming barreling right down you. I'd throw it into the dirt too if Kelby Cooper was chasing after me. And that's what defensive linemen do. They break through, get their hands up, try to get a tip ball, get that ball into the secondary protection, and try pick one off. But good heads-up play. Just throw it in the ground. Live to see another day. 4th and 10.
And it looks like that's Noah Grant back out onto the field for another punt here for the Braves.
Ty Barman back deep, ready to get the punt, sitting right about the 30-yard line.
Punt is blocked by Kelby Cooper. And Grant gets on it, and that's going to be Outlaws ball.
It's the Kelby Cooper show here, and 52 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Kelby Cooper again, the breakaway, untouched right up the middle. Boom! Big right hand blocks it down for the deflection punt block. Put that in the stat sheet, Coach.
He's looking up here like, yeah, say my name, Kelby Cooper. Coming at you fast.
Coming at you. Good play.
So 1st and 10 for the Outlaws at the Braves' 25-yard line. Just putting the nails in the coffin right now here in the second half. 47 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Becker in the shotgun. Rolling out right. Getting to the edge. Finds Colton Grove, bounces right off his chest plate.
Hit him in a bad spot. Hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands, right in the dot, the number 4. Tough play.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Outlaws.
2nd and 10 for the Outlaws. 43 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. If you're tired of listening to Noah and I, make sure you turn to the other channel. Got a good one up in Kenmare between the Alexander Comets and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Some exciting game up there. I've heard from some sources up in Alexander is that the quarterback was taken off by ambulance. Hopefully he's good to go. Precautionary measures potentially, but our thoughts and prayers are with Zachary Zorn as he was carted off, going to get checked out.
That was Oakley Grubb on the inside zone for about a yard.
3rd down.
Bringing up 3rd and 9. We'll see if the Outlaws have to get a playoff here. Just under 20 seconds left before the end of the third quarter. I noticed their game in Northern Cass Northern Cass had play clocks on each end of the field.
Yeah.
As a quarterback, I would have loved to have that.
Yeah, you can find a big red 20 versus an umpire in the back putting his hand up, or a back judge giving you the 10-second clock.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It was all Outlaws as we look at that NCC scoreboard. Outlaws 33, Braves 12. When we come back, it's time for the fourth quarter here in Powers Lake, North Dakota.
Skin by Legacy Tioga opened doors February 2024. Skin by Legacy is a branch of the Minot location Legacy Health Clinic. Our goal is to bring big city conveniences to the rural and surrounding communities. We offer a number of aesthetic services and more. Skin by Legacy Tioga is open Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can find our link to book by Googling Skin by Legacy, by Facebook or Instagram, where you could book at either location. A healthier you starts here. Now accepting new patients.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Our paths are rarely clear-cut. You may step out of bounds, or even out on your own. No matter what it looks like, your path is personal, and that's what makes it powerful. Brevera Bank, Insurance and Wealth.
Welcome to fourth quarter action here in Powers Lake as the Outlaws have a big 3rd and 9 coming up. Try to keep moving these chains like they've done all second half.
Yeah, it's been a tale of two halves. Very even. 123 yards of offense, 120 yards of offense for the Outlaws, and now it's just been all Outlaws.
Becker with the running back screen to Colton Graham, the backup running back, getting some reps here in the fourth quarter.
There to Colton Graham.
Gain of around 5 for Graham.
Brings up a few yards. Brings up 4th and 4.
Fourth and around 4. Becker in shotgun, Colton Graham to the right. Parizek out left. They're going to roll right. Looking at Signer on the hitch. He's going to go out, and he can't haul it in for the first down. That was a beautiful job by Signer. He stops on the hitch, and then he goes towards the sideline. Becker tries to get it to him, just slips through the hands, and that'll be a turnover on downs for the Outlaws.
Turnover on downs, and now it's Turtle Mountain's chance to get some offensive momentum going. You're down 4 scores here going into the fourth quarter, just starting. You're about
First and 10 Braves.
You're about to get into that 35-point range here. Reading a text message here is that they're looking
trying to multitask.
They're looking at maybe stopping the game up in Kenmare, potentially calling the game off early. So go check it out on YouTube on our other channel. See what's going on up in Kenmare between the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers and the Alexander Comets. 2 very good teams, probably top of the region for both of those.
Fumble on the play.
LaFontaine fumbled the snap under center there. Jumps back on it. Avoids a turnover.
2nd and 10 for the Braves.
Second and 10 for the Braves, and you can just kind of feel it in the way their offense looks. They're just kind of ran out of their engine. Haven't been able to pick off where they left off in the first half. LaFontaine drops back in the shotgun, out route to Dakota. Another beautiful ball from LaFontaine for around a gain of 5 or 6 to his number 1 receiver. Brings up a 3rd and 4 for the Turtle Mountain Braves. LaFontaine in the shotgun. Wilkie to his right. Takes a snap. It goes way over his head. Race to the ball. Cruz cannot get on it. Now a fight for it.
High snap.
See what the refs call here.
Recovered
They're
by
gonna.
the Braves.
That seems like a crazy call to me. He's going to say Cruz was able to have possession, but Cruz slid right by the ball, and the Outlaws were able to get on it. It's a big loss for the Braves. 4th and a mile, or I should say a country mile, as we clarified earlier. LaFontaine in the gun. Takes a snap, has the pocket, fires one over to Davis. And Signer tried to bat it instead of just tackling him, but it doesn't matter anyway as the rest of the Outlaw secondary is able to get over there and bring Wesley Davis down. That'll be a turnover on downs for the Braves. And now there's a Brave on the field. One of the linemen can't quite get his number. That's going to bring us to a Nesset timeout as we wait to see if he's going to be okay down on the field. We'll be right back after this break.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural and equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit borderplains.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, your local Case IH dealer. Welcome back into Game Day Media. My name is David Peterson alongside Freddie, Noah Fredrickson, as we take a peek at next week. Next week, we have some volleyball action that's going to start on Thursday between the Lewis and Clark Berthold Bombers taking on the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers, our 2025 debut in Powers Lake inside the barn for Division B girls volleyball, now a 3-class system. And then we take the show back on the road in between this game that is going to be no doubt one of the better games in the state of North Dakota at the 11A level between the Velvet Drake Anamoose Garrison Aggies and the Stanley Blue Jays. 7 o'clock kickoff live from Linny Ingot Field over in Stanley, North Dakota. And the other one that we have on tap, we will be debuting down in Watford City at Fridley Field between 11 AA, making the short jaunt from Wahpeton all the way over to Watford City between the Wahpeton Huskies and the Watford City Wolves, with our Titus Stenberg on the call for that one. So we will be debuting Game Day Media down in Watford City, and we are very, very excited about the market that we have been able to capture down in Watford City and being able to cover Division AA football. We'll be covering Division A basketball between Watford City and the surrounding areas down there, with Titus coming on board with us. That allows us to capture more games down in that area. So next week we'll be down in Watford City and over in Stanley between the two towns and teams. It's going to be a good week of volleyball and football, looking at potentially having a volleyball game on Tuesday if we can find some personnel for that, between Glenburn and Tioga, right in Tioga at the new Pirates Gymnasium. But as we take a look here, the ambulance is up, maybe taking a peek at the injured player on the field. We're going to cut away. We'll be back after this quick timeout.
Play your cards right and shop the savings and selection at Prairie Home Furnishings in Stanley. Browse a wide selection of furnishings for every room in your home. The latest styles and trends and comfortable quality furniture. And it's all at reasonable prices. Plus, they have a great selection of flooring and bedding as well. High quality and reasonable prices make Prairie Home Furnishings the place to make your house a home.
Make sure to shop at Prairie Home Furnishings. We deliver everything your home deserves.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, capstring flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
Outlaw fans, we got another game next Friday night right here.
Bringing it back here to Powers Lake, North Dakota, as they bring Kaysen Morin, not sure on the pronunciation there, but that is who was down on the field. They got him on the stretcher into the ambulance. Our thoughts and prayers are with him. Hopefully everything turns out all right. But I can say he's in good hands with the Powers Lake Emergency Services down there.
Yeah, you saw the thumbs up from him, so he gave his teammates, everybody kind of a nod, taking a knee, making sure that he acknowledged the thanks and given the thumbs up back to the team. So maybe something more than a cramp, pure speculation of maybe what happened. I didn't see it personally, but no doubt he is in good hands here in the Powers Lake Ambulance Service. Thank you for those people coming here. Without the ambulance department, there's no football game. So,
yep.
What do you got for scores, buddy?
All right, here's a quiz for you. The Divide County versus West Hope Newburgh Glenburn game has gone final. Give me your guess.
Divide County, 2 touchdowns.
Divide County 26, the Sioux 0.
Wow, pitched a shutout. My goodness, Divide County.
Final in that one.
Wow.
TGU is leading over Ned Rose 40-30 with 4 minutes left in the fourth. Lewis and Clark Berthold leads Surrey 36-26, so some good games going around the state today.
A lot of good games, but they're not here on Game Day Media. We got this one, and we got one up in Kenmare that I believe has maybe gone final. Check it out on the other channel on Game Day Media ND. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube as a big flying tackle from the Braves, number 28.
Landon Wallet, the senior, comes in and puts Colton Graham on his behind.
Loss of about 3 yards brings it up 2nd and 13.
Another.
Now it looks like, I think that may be Cade Nordloff on the field. Not sure if he's cramping up or what's going down there, but these guys are just, or that's 65, excuse me. Hartsock.
This is his first game back, I believe. I don't think he made the trip down to Hunter, North Dakota last week for the Outlaws game there. So limping off. Football is a vicious game.
It really is.
You've played it. I've played it. It's evolved. The safety equipment has gone up. The techniques and form has gone up. As a crowd favorite, number 77 checks in for the game for the Outlaws. Jaden Evans, the 5'8", 240-pound sophomore. But yeah, it is a violent game. That's not sugarcoated. It's a violent game. These kids are like human missiles out there, and you know it's something everybody kind of says a prayer before the game goes and keeps all these kids safe and healthy. So
2nd and 14 for the Outlaws. Becker's still in the game here. Brings Barman in motion. High snap. Becker comes down with it. Gets it to Colton Graham. Showcasing that speed. And is tackled down by the Braves. Parisian brings him down. Nice run by Colton Graham. About 4 yards gained on that run.
Nice open field tackle. That's really hard. You're a one-on-one on an island trying to take down a shifty running back like that. Blake Bergstrom checks in, gives the play to his cousin. Jace Becker, the sophomore quarterback for the RPL Outlaws, starting his second full season as the Outlaws quarterback transition. They've had 3 or 4 good ones in the past. They've had Tyson Inget playing quarterback, and then none other than our very own Noah Fredrickson.
Screen pass to Colton Graham. Just about got away from Daryl Dakota, but wasn't able to. Should be a first down, though, on the screen pass.
Nice play. I'm taking Jace Becker out. If I'm him, I'm satisfied with the 33-12 lead right now with the clock 8 minutes and 45 seconds to go. I'm looking at getting him out of there, getting my backup quarterback.
Dalton Puckett in.
Dalton Puckett getting him
Freshman.
getting him some reps. And Dalton Puckett's in a tough position right now with a sophomore quarterback being a freshman. I got to ask you, before you, who was the Outlaws quarterback? Or were you the
I was the first.
Outlaws quarterback? From you, it was after graduated, it was Tyson played a little bit of quarterback, Tyson Inget, now over in Maine.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's tuning in.
Long ways away.
Long haul.
Get it to Graham again, up the gut. Continues to showcase that speed. He got papped at the end. Gets back on his feet. Gain of 7 for Colton Graham.
Have some good teams up here in Powers Lake. This co-op between Ray and Powers Lake, a community separated by, you probably know it, 40 miles?
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there.
It was enough to where the drive to Ray for practice felt like a long time, but
like an eternity. 45, call it 45-mile drive, one-way practice, a lot of hours, a lot of commitments from these fans and families around the area following these boys all over.
Becker's going to roll out right. Finds the wide open Cody Reested on the crosser for another Outlaw touchdown.
You take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Nice little bootleg. I think this is what Jace Becker is probably most comfortable doing. Rolling to his right, getting out in open space, getting some blocks, and just putting it right on the numbers for his guys, making it look easy as Jace Becker.
About a 13-yard touchdown for Cody Reested from Jace Becker. Now extra point, Dalton Puckett is up, and that is wide right. No good for the Outlaws.
No good on the extra point.
As we look at this throw from Becker to Cody Reested one more time. Becker gets it, rolls out right, and there's Cody Reested. Nobody within a mile for him. Waltzes into the end zone. Touchdown Outlaws. NCC scoreboard shows Outlaws 39, Braves 12, with 7.5 to go in this ball game. We'll be right back.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural and equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit borderplains.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley. Your local Case IH dealer.
Back here as Cade Nordloff gets set to kick our Northwest Therapy Services fourth quarter kickoff. And it's away. He boots this one in the middle of the receivers, and it's Daryl Dakota who ends up picking it up, trying to decide which direction to go, and Dalton Puckett comes off and finishes the special teams play off. What a play by the backup quarterback.
Good recovery from Brody Beach, flying down in his gunner position. Here he is, number 8, middle of your screen. Little juke, but able to come back. Him and Dalton Puckett gang up and wipe him out to end the play. Just buries him on his back.
And that's why, Brody Beach, that's why you don't give up on plays.
That's right, yeah, that's exactly it. He could have just said, he's past me, I'll let somebody else get him. He just hit the e-brake and turned around and was able to wrap him up and have Dalton finish him off.
So the Braves will take over around their own 10-yard line. The field position continues to get worse for this Turtle Mountain club. LaFontaine, wide receivers or running back screen to Wilkie. Just fired it out right away for a gain of 3.
Pass completed to Wilkie.
Jaron Heldy getting called in to go in, number 24, the 6-foot, 185-pound linebacking senior for head coach Wistoff.
Second and about 7 for the Braves. I mean, if you're Turtle Mountain, you just want to get into the end zone again.
Just want to get in.
You played with so much confidence in the first half, but then you lose Benjamin Du Bois. That's been kind of killer for this Braves ball club. But just find some of that confidence again with 6 minutes to go. Takes the snap. LaFontaine going deep, looking for that confidence. There's Dakota, and it slips right through his hands. There was the confident play. Just couldn't finish it out.
Probably couldn't see the ball. Yeah, I lost it once it got up in the air. It's definitely hard to see. It's really dark here. The camera probably doesn't do it justice, but that's why we have these Sony Ferrari cameras, we call it. The other camera's very dark, but you got a lot of second stringers in here now for the Outlaws. Archer Foss making an appearance, playing a safety position. Bodie Donnelly coming in, playing some defensive back. The sophomore Blake Bergstrom getting some defensive back repetitions, cornerback.
3rd and 7 for the Braves. LaFontaine in the shotgun, Wilkie to his left. Duos to the left side of the field, takes the snap in the pocket, looking for his guy, trying to get out of there like Jaden Daniels. He does on the run, fires it to Davis. First down, Braves. What a play.
What a play as we take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. As there is a penalty flag on the play. Jaden Daniels escaping pressure, getting up, really fancy move right there. Ball hits the ground, but able to get away, and a nice solid pass over to number 3, David Wilkie.
And it was all for nothing.
All for nothing.
As the Braves get called for a holding penalty. Just really some undisciplined plays from both teams tonight.
Yeah.
But you kind of got to expect it. Week 2, early season, still trying to iron some of this stuff out, but
yeah, you could. Do you call this preseason? I mean, the win.
You could.
The win or loss last week, the win or loss this week, really mean nothing in any regional standings. It's a good gauge of where you're at and what you need to work on as you get into regional play next week.
So now about 3rd and 15 as they lose yards from that penalty. LaFontaine finds Davis again. Kind of a little ball don't lie. We're still getting that first down to Wesley Davis.
Good for a Braves first down.
Yeah, Wesley Davis, 6'1" tight end. Play looks like Travis Kelsey out there, rumbling, stumbling, bumbling down the middle of the football field. A nice strike. I'm super impressed with Mr. Cruz LaFontaine, his ability to escape the pocket, run under pressure, get rid of the ball, trust his teammates, trust his receivers. Very impressive from Cruz tonight.
As he takes a snap, dropping back again, fires the out route to who, you guessed it, Wesley Davis. Travis Kelsey 2.0, he puts his head down right on the Outlaw defender's shoulder. First down, that was Conrad Cooper that got the hard end of that play.
Conrad Cooper wondering what just hit him. Should be used to that. I bet his brother Kelby probably beats up on him a little bit.
LaFontaine in the pocket again, telling his receiver to keep going. Jump ball to Davis, comes down with it. And here's the Brave offense that we saw in the first half.
For the first 24 minutes of the game, again, look at the like a little maestro back there. Directing traffic is Cruz. Little pump fake once, little pump fake twice, guiding. Get upfield, buddy. You got a lot of green space there, but a nice dime. 6'1" tight end is a nice target to have on your sidelines.
It sure is. In the gun again, LaFontaine takes it. He's got a lot of time right now. Fires the out route. And it was almost picked off, almost caught, ends up incomplete. Going over to Dakota.
That was about a half a second from being a pick six for Brody Beach. The defensive, was it Brody Beach over there?
Yeah, it was.
Their black jerseys are blending in with the black background.
The black background. That brings up 2nd and 10 for the Braves. Just under 5 minutes to go in this one. As the Outlaws lead 39-12. Most of that coming in the second half. LaFontaine takes the snap. Gonna fire this one out to the outside. Back shoulder throw to Dakota.
Stays
on his feet. And another big play for this Braves offense who started this drive at their own 10-yard line.
Look at this play from this kid, Cruz LaFontaine. Keep an eye on him this season. He is having a fantastic ball game. Able to put one-on-one coverage, just chucks it. That's what I love about it. He just throws it up, and his wide receivers make him look really, really good. That's very good between the wide receiver and quarterback tandem duo for the Braves.
Takes it in shotgun again. Going to fire another out route. That time it looks like it's to his receiver, Carter Davis.
Good thing
for a
you
good
can see
gain
over
around
there.
8. Yeah, I'm just priding myself on my vision right now. Maybe I'm just guessing, but it sounds right.
Hey, you got some fact checkers online watching, so I wouldn't get too guessy.
Yeah, like we've talked, Cruz LaFontaine, 216 passing yards right now. He's been slinging the rock.
Yeah, probably a high passer percentage as well. Not a whole lot of incomplete passes.
As he fires another one, Wesley Davis, touchdown. Putting it between the two defenders, and I think Davis is going to get a taunting penalty as he stood over the defender. And the ref threw the flag right away, but what a throw.
So we take
from LaFontaine.
Took a look at the RTC Network's instant replay. Just a deep little slant right to the middle of the field. I don't see it, I guess. There's a mid-collision, and he just kind of jogged out of the way.
See how the refs rule it here.
They're going to take the personal foul on the kickoff. The result of the play is a touchdown for the Braves.
Being forced on the kickoff.
What a drive, though, from the Braves. That's the confidence I was talking about at the start of the drive.
Big chunks of yardage from the Braves, orchestrated by Cruz LaFontaine. Set for a tremendous season for the 5'11" senior.
Braves going for 2 now. Toss to Wilkie, and then a little trickery as Wilkie throws it to Dakota for the 2-point conversion.
So we take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. The Braves go for 2, try to make it a 4-score touchdown game. Little halfback toss with a little pass to the wide receiver. Blake Bergstrom bit on the fake into the end zone for the good 2-point conversion. Makes your NCC scoreboard 39-20, 3:48 to go here in quarter number 4. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this quick timeout. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake serves Burt County and the surrounding areas with a full suite of financial services. We are committed to being your bank of friendly service. Liberty State Bank, FDIC insured.
Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
And we're back to Powers Lake as we look at the NCC scoreboard. It's the Outlaws leading 39-20, just under 4 minutes to wrap this one up. Looks like the Outlaws will be getting their first win of the season without anything miraculous happening for the Braves tonight. I'm going to ask Coach Wistoff, though, first half and second half, that is 2 different teams that we saw from the Outlaws tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what he said at halftime, but the kids listened.
It worked,
for sure. So next action for the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws, they will be over in Ray against the South Prairie Max Royals, taking their show on the road. That one's going to go out of bounds as South Prairie Max currently sitting at 0-1. And the Outlaws will advance to most likely 1-1 on the season. We won't be covering that game, but we will be covering the following game, September 12th, and I think that's going to be one of the best games in the state between the RPL Outlaws and the Bishop Ryan Lions, September 12th. Game Day Media making their debut in Minot at the Herb Parker Stadium.
There we go.
The friendly confines of Herb Parker Stadium in Minot, North Dakota have Noah give us a tour of the area at the Minot State Broadcasting Major. I think you picked the right major, my friend.
Yeah. Shout out Professional Communications.
There you go.
At Minot State. If you're interested, join. As we continue here in Powers Lake, it's Jace Becker under center. Inside zone to Colton Graham. He's got a lot of space to work with. Fights through it. for a 9-yard gain. Colton Graham showing us some stuff tonight.
Yeah, good reserve role coming in, getting some snaps.
8 yards, brings up 2nd and 2.
It's Colton Graham, just a junior, 5'6", 140 pounds. Very tough to see behind the bigs of the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws front offensive line.
He's given me the Deuce Vaughn version of high school football here in North Dakota.
There you go.
Deuce Vaughn's like a 5'5" running back in the NFL, so same vibes here tonight.
Yes, for sure. He's got him by 3 inches.
Becker letting that clock tick and tick. Under 3 minutes to go here. Fumbles the snap. He was too focused on the clock. Forgot to grab the snap. He was able to jump back on it.
So we take a
Loss
look
of like 3. It's a little extracurricular down there on the field. Unsportsmanlike conduct gives the Outlaws a free first down instead of a 3rd down play.
We got a timeout, Outlaws.
And that's going to be timeout called by the Outlaws. We'll keep it here. So we got 2:47 left to go in this ball game.
Again, we would like to thank all of our sponsors, our live read sponsors of the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, giving us these friendly confines right here in Powers Lake, North Dakota, doing a lot of fundraising. 2 new goalposts, new scoreboard coming. They got the huddle cameras. They're getting the play clock cameras coming their way. So a lot of positive things here for the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club. Another one we haven't mentioned quite yet, the victorious Divide County Maroons, Divide County Quarterback Club, and they got to be tickled pink taking down the West Hope, Newburgh, Glenburn Sioux tonight, 26-0. Huge win in West Hope. We've been to West Hope quite a few different times, and that is a very difficult place to play. But the Divide County Quarterback Club, established way back in 1971, supporting all the athletes and kids' activities in Divide County. Big thanks for them for coming on board with us this season. The North Shore Plaza PTO, the Wildcats down in North Shore Plaza, coming on board with us, supporting all things Wildcats and Longhorns this season. We're looking forward to seeing the Longhorns again. We're looking forward to seeing the Berthold Bombers girls basketball team this winter, as Addison Nesham and the crew. She's one of the girls in our highlight reel at the very beginning. She is a stud.
Mm-hmm.
She is the real deal. She's a good athlete for the Berthold Bombers. Denver Deaver, I love the way that they play. I can't wait to see what the Berthold Bombers girls basketball team are going to do, and the North Shore Plaza Wildcats this season.
Back down on the field, there's the backup quarterback, Dalton Puckett, entering his first career varsity football game in the quarterback position. Colton Graham to his left, takes the snap and shotgun, gives it to Graham, and there's a herd of Braves there to meet him, including Wesley Davis, guy we've been talking a lot about today.
Yeah, it's been about the same 6 or 7 names from Turtle Mountain all game long, and rightfully so. They are good football players for sure. The scoreboard probably doesn't indicate the way the game went. They had a bad 3rd quarter. They've been able to put a touchdown up here in the 4th quarter, but the way they've moved the ball from Cruz LaFontaine, guiding everybody, has been nothing short of very, very impressive.
Brings up 2nd and 14 for the Outlaws. See if they let Dalton Puckett sling it around here. I'd bet not, but we shall see. As he drops back, as I say that, throws the little pass to Gabe Peterson that bounces right off his hands. Incomplete, bringing up 3rd and 14.
They heard screen pass, and the lineman forgot to give that little 2-second block and then release. They just released without blocking and really putting some pressure on Dalton. Blake Bergstrom comes in, delivering the play to Dalton Puckett. Don't go anywhere. Our DNL Paraffin post-game shows coming up next. DNL Paraffin, located in Tioga, North Dakota, providing hot oil services to all over the Bakken. A family-owned company since 1971 is DNL Paraffin, our post-game show sponsor.
Puckett hands it off to Gabe Peterson, who's got some real speed, gets around the edge. Gabe Peterson Tackled down by the Braves, but not after a 25-yard gain for Gabe Peterson.
Big tackle made by number 8, Trayton Nadeau, 5'10", 160-pound freshman. Getting some snaps here, kind of showing off to his coach his speed, what he can do coming from his linebacker position. Closing in on 90 seconds here from Powers Lake. We'll be back in Powers Lake. We got 6 Outlaw games on the schedule this year, I believe. Another big one is when the Outlaws take the show on the road over to Velva. Game Day Media will be over in Velva covering that game. Looking forward to seeing what Larry Sandy Field looks like.
Another new running back in there.
Jacob Munson.
Munson running hard for the Outlaws.
Another young-looking freshman for the running back.
Loss of about 1 on the play, but it was...
Loss of about a yard on the play, 2nd 11.
We're also going to be giving out our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. I think we've already made our selections. I've made my nomination. I know Freddie's made his nomination as well. Not going to give any tips away, but a little biased from the quarterback.
And now he finds a hole. Nice run. These young bucks here getting their reps are making advantage of it.
Yeah, Jacob Munson, a well put together young man as well.
Just short of the
for the on the Ray side, as that should do it. 9 seconds and counting. The Outlaws satisfied with the victory margin. Don't go anywhere. Our DNL Paraffin postgame show is up next. Our NCC scoreboard final, 39 to the Outlaws, 20 to the Braves. Don't go anywhere. Our DNL Paraffin show starts now.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by...
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Othion Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothion.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by... Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Tioga Pirates, supporting the Bakken with hot oil and water hauling services. For your service needs, call our dispatch office at 701-664-2016 today.
Modern Dental, with offices in Tioga, is here for all your dental care needs. Doctors Amber Wentz, Eric Melland, and Christian Melland provide trusted care for the whole family. We're open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 4, and accepting new patients now. Modern Dental, your smile, our priority.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960. Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
Lindsay Grocery is proud to be your locally owned and operated hometown store in Crosby, North Dakota. From fresh baked goods and crisp produce to our in-house smoked meats, we've got everything you need close to home. Stop in and experience the convenience and the friendly faces of shopping local again. We are open 7 days a week, and we look forward to serving you. That's Lindsay Grocery. Find us on Facebook for specials and updates.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union Insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, WHAM LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil field parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today.
Farmers Union Oil of Kenmare has it all. The Cenex C-Store Plus Automotive Service and quality Napa parts. They deliver bulk fuel and propane. Now is the time to contract your rate and save on fall and winter propane. Find complete agronomy services with chemical, seed, and dry fertilizer, along with custom application services available from their fleet. And our Green Ag location in Mohall handles Forgo implements. That's Farmers Union Oil of Kenmare.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch source beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
The Western Education Regional Cooperative is designed to promote collaboration among school districts. One of the main ways we help is to provide professional development in reading, math, classroom management, and data training throughout the 44,000 square miles our region is comprised of. From Golva to Granora, we are here to serve our schools. Let's go to work.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
Hey, welcome back in the Game Day Media. My name is David Peterson. As we wait for Noah Fredrickson sidelines, do you got him? Do you think you got time for Coach Wistoff right now? Put the pressure on him.
Welcome down onto the field. Lindsay Grocery Coach's comments. Coach, I feel like I just watched two entirely different Outlaw teams. Can you kind of take me through that transition from the first half Outlaws to the second half Outlaws?
Well, the first half Outlaws, we were doing everything that we were supposed to, and then all of a sudden we would just let them have it for a first down, or we couldn't get off the field on defense. Offensively, you know, we'd drive the ball, and then all of a sudden it was like two just kind of goofy plays, and then we find ourselves giving the ball back to them. And so, we talked about that at halftime. Like, every single play, you got to do your job, and it can't be you do 3 plays on and then you take a play off, because now we're behind the chains and it's an uphill battle the whole way. And the guys responded really well. One thing that I've really liked is our young guys have been locked in. We've got a lot of freshmen and sophomores on this team that play a lot, and they have been paying attention. They know when they're trying to get in that second half. When they started getting in, I didn't feel like our play took a big dive. They came and brought energy. So.
And then I want to talk about the quarterback, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Jace Becker. Last week, 10 of 20, 98 yards, threw a touchdown. But tonight it seemed like you were trying to get him more efficient, get him better looks with his playmakers around him. What kind of went into the play calling tonight?
Yeah, we try to mix it around. I don't like it when teams can come out and key on who they can guard one player and take things away. And so, we tried to move Ty around a lot out of fullback and wing and receiver. And then in doing that, opens up things for all of our other receivers as well. And Jace does a nice job. He knows the offense well. He leads the team well. And, we're just really proud of the progress that he made from week 1 to week 2. And I just think we're going to continue to see him get better as he gets more comfortable.
For sure. And one more for you. Biggest thing you can take away from week 1 to now week 2, the growth.
Okay. I guess this whole week in practice, like I talked about with the younger guys, is their focus. That was a little bit of a struggle sometimes at fall camp of getting those kids that have only played junior high or they've only been on the scout team to kind of step into some spots where you might be out on the field. And they really took that on this week, and I was proud of that. And so hopefully we can continue to go, because that makes practice more competitive and it makes everybody on the team better.
Thanks for the time, Coach. Congrats on the win. You got one more?
Closing thing was go Pack go.
Oh, back to you, David. Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
Cut. Seth Wistoff, you just dropped about 600% points in my book, buddy. You got Micah Parsons, though. We're going to keep it right here, and our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game goes to the sophomore quarterback, Jace Becker. Take it away, Noah.
Yeah, down here with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, QB1, Jace Becker. 150 yards through the air. You're a lot more efficient, 15 of 21. You threw 5 touchdowns, ran for 1 more. It seemed like you came in with a different mentality compared to last week.
I just thought last week we didn't come out the way I wanted to, and we came out and we just punched them in the mouth and kind of got slowed up a little bit there in the second quarter, and we just kept going after that. We found our gear after halftime, and it started going.
Yeah, I was just talking to your coach, Wistoff. It was 2 entirely different teams from the first half Outlaws to the second half Outlaws. What did you guys do, come together as a team in that halftime and come out and punch them in the mouth?
We just knew that wasn't us. That first half team is not who we're going to be this year, and we just came together at halftime. We fixed our stuff, and we got her going in the second half.
And your friend Colton Grove has a question for you. He's wondering what motivates you.
I can't say what he wants me to say, but I just go out here and want to do it for my guys and want to win.
And another one, your center says he wants some recognition. Can you give him that?
Oh, up front was great today. Amazing.
All right, good job, Jace. Congrats on the win. Back to you, David.
Thank you. The always soft-spoken Jace Becker, no doubt one of the better players in our region. Don't go anywhere as we roll on with our DNL Paraffin post-game show. We got stats where we're going to be next week and finishing things out here from Outlaw Field in Powers Lake, North Dakota. Don't go anywhere.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready-to-go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch-sourced beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals, perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
Have you ever wondered how your internet works? It starts with fiber in the ground.
And local employees who connect that fiber to your home or business.
Our 9,000 miles of fiber keep you connected
to your neighbors and the world, while keeping your data safe from intrusions, viruses, and malware.
At RTC Networks, we're proud to offer our community the fastest, most reliable fiber optic internet available. Our goal is to keep you connected seamlessly and securely.
Welcome back into the DNL Paraffin Postgame Show, a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. Now it's time to go through the total team stats. We'll start with the loser tonight, the Turtle Mountain Braves. 232 total yards, -4 rushing yards. That's including sacks, which they took a few too many sacks, and then 236 through the air. Just a great job by Cruz LaFontaine, 18 of 29, 236 yards, 3 touchdowns. As we look at the receivers, Benjamin Du Bois, we hope he is all right to go for next week. He had a little knee injury that kept him out of most of the game tonight. He ended his day with 1 catch for 29 yards. And then it was Shire Dakota, 8 catches, 112 yards, and a touchdown. Really stepped up for his team tonight. Great job, Shire. And then Wesley Davis, who we named Travis Kelce 2.0 here tonight. 6 catches, 84 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Wesley Davis. And then David Wilkie had a catch for 3 yards. And Carter Davis, the freshman, had a catch for 8. And now as we look at the rushing stats, it was David Wilkie, 13 carries, 39 yards. So that adds up because it's a 3-yard average. And every time Wilkie got it up the gut, it was 3 yards, and Outlaws brought him down. Just couldn't quite get past that first line of defense tonight. And then we talked about it in that first half. Brody Desolares, 3 carries, 0 yards, 1 catch, 0 yards. They just weren't able to involve Brody as much as they would have liked. And then Wesley Davis also had a carry for 5 yards. Shire Dakota a carry for 2. And Darrell Dakota a carry for 3. And then 6 penalties, 45 yards. And each one of those penalties killed the Braves' momentum tonight. And 2 turnovers also for the Braves. As we flip the script over to the victors, the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws, we just talked with Jace Becker. 15 of 21 for 157 yards passing, along with 5 touchdown passes. And then he had 6 carries, 36 yards, and a touchdown on the ground. Just a Jace Becker takeover. He was in total control all night, and David, you talk about it. He just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, he's just a sophomore. He hasn't even really blossomed yet. I mean, he's 15, 16 years old as a sophomore quarterback, leading one of the better teams in Northwest North Dakota. And to see what he can do on the run is impressive. No doubt the skills and the talent is there, but I think I like the leadership values that he brings. You know, he knows his linemen can protect. He knows, you know, he's a fun-loving kid. He knows what to do with the football. He knows where to go. He's a high-energy, positive kid all the time, and it's just fun to see kids like that. But I'm excited to see this Outlaws team for the rest of the season. We got them a lot for very good reason.
Yep.
For very good reason.
So like we said, Jace Becker, 157 passing yards, and it was 329 total yards for the Outlaws, 172 on the ground. I just love that balance from Coach Wistoff. He schemed some great plays open tonight, and it helped get their victory. As we continue looking at the stats here, Ty Barman, 8 catches, 102 yards, and a touchdown. Colton Grove, 1 catch for 3 yards. That was a touchdown. Brody Siner, 2 catches for 20 yards. 1 was a touchdown. And then Cody Reested, 2 catches, 17 yards. Both were touchdowns. And then Colton Graham had 2 catches for 15 yards. Just Jace Becker doing a great job of spreading the wealth around, but he likes his target, Ty Barman. And as we look at the rushing stats, Jace Becker, 6 carries, 36 yards, and a touchdown. Oakley Grubb, kind of the quiet guy tonight, but he had a quiet 17 carries for 107 yards. Great game for Oakley Grubb, 6.3 yards a crack at it. And then Colton Graham came into the game and provided, I just lost it. I had him in there, but he's no longer in there. But Colton Graham and Gabe Peterson also provided Some great lift for those running backs here tonight as the fourth quarter. Only two penalties for the Outlaws tonight. And I said it in that third quarter when it was still 13-12. I said the team that was undisciplined and had the right conditioning was going to come out with that. And tonight it was the Outlaws.
Yeah, definitely a disciplined team with only 2 penalties. And the penalties were one we were wondering what that was on the Turtle Mountain side. But nonetheless, we got to wrap it up.
Yeah,
our cameras are tired.
time.
Our play-by-play broadcasters are tired. The teams are tired. Take it out, buddy.
That's going to do it here tonight as we look at the Outlaws on the NCC scoreboard with the victory 39-20. On behalf of Game Day Media, we want to thank you for joining in. Shout out Owen Miller, Aaron Griffin. I'm Noah Fredrickson along with my co-partner David Peterson. Another one in the books. We'll see you guys in week 3.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hoagland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land LLC, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Skin by Legacy, The Food Barn, Western Education Regional Co-op, North Shore Plaza PTO, Divide County Quarterback Club, Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston, Investment Center Advisor Group, LPL Financial, Stanley Commercial Club, Modern Dental, Tioga EDC and Chamber of Commerce, Game 1, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.